Jebeš me, brate, jebeš me. Idem alive, only them alive. I need you to hate me so I can use your free energy. You know. Yeah, I'm reading all the comments. And I'm smiling, that's right. Alright, listen, you guys know the drill. The first 3 minutes, I'm just gonna sit here and run my mouth until you guys tell me that the sound is all good, until you guys give me the green light. So let's see how everybody's doing, alright? Oh, I saw some damn good questions. Got my own sound playing back here. See, sometimes if there's no sound, I'm gonna turn the fucking audio down for myself. Sound good, video good, that's what I'm talking about. We got a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing, man? Listen, let me tell you something, guys, about life. You know when you ask somebody, how are you doing? And they tell you, I'm fine. I'm alright. You know, as usual. Fuck that, alright? Nobody wants to talk to that son of a bitch. If you ask me how I'm doing, even if I just got shot, even if I just busted my fucking ankle like I did, and I still went lifting and fucked it up even more, even if I just got punched in the face and ran over by a bus, I'm doing amazing. How are you, bro? That's the energy you gotta carry around. Otherwise, you're gonna get unlucky. If you people, listen, you people got 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, you got all your teeth, alright? And you still manage to find a way to complain about something. Are you fucking crazy? Alright guys, get some questions rolling. Listen, I saw some good questions before at the beginning about university and tackling university and work from my man. I don't know what his name was, but he had a green picture. Muzamil Imran. How are you, my friend? So we got some good questions cooking. Listen, I'm going to forget because I'm not writing this shit down. You know what I should do from now on? Anytime we're doing a Q&A, I should have like a Twitter post or something. And then I should just tell everybody, okay, comment your questions below. Or Instagram, alright guys, follow me on Instagram. The link is below. I got 2 Instagrams. I use one of them for talking about random shit. And just life philosophy and business philosophy and all this other stuff. And I use another one for just 3D. But follow me on Instagram. On Instagram, I get a lot of messages, but usually I can reply to most of them. But sometimes I'm going to miss them. If I miss your message, just send it again the next day or something. And make sure it's a good question. Don't text me no hi, bro. I'm not replying to that shit. Text me something good. And then every time I'm going to do a live stream or I'm going to post like a Q&A. So ask me some questions. I'm going to save those questions and we're going to talk about that shit over here on live. Alright, this is a way better place to discuss. Alright? Because on Instagram, I can just record a 1-minute story and talk. And I can't pour my heart into my answer and tell you guys like it is. Oh, we pissed some people off today. Oh, they've been writing about me, haven't they? Why do I think setting up a system is better than cold approach? Oh, alright, good. You know what, guys? I need a pen and paper. So I'm going to have to start writing this shit down, alright? We're not going to be on here too long today. But let me start writing down. Why is a system better than cold approach? Alright? But I just talked about this for like 15 minutes today. Have you ever fucked someone? I'm a teen. How do I make my... You know, the type of shit that you people put on the internet sometimes is unbelievable. How do you write a CV? How to write a CV. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. I'm not judging nobody, man. I'm a Christian. I can't judge nobody. I'm here to stick my foot up your ass and bully you a little bit. But you know it's out of love, right? You know it's all out of love. I'm here to help you guys. I don't want to hurt nobody. I have no interest. Listen, there's some people who do stuff with the intention of hurting somebody. They get pleasure out of hurting. So like, yeah, that fucker Aryan, look at how cocky he is. Let's write him a nasty ass comment, call him a fucking scammer, alright, and a thief. Let's hurt him. So let's hurt his feeling and fuck you. That makes you a scumbag, right? I have no such interest at all. The reason I'm as harsh as I am in the way I speak is because this is what worked for me. I get pumped up by this shit. Like, yeah, look, if I'm being a pussy, tell me. I need somebody. I've been training by myself for 8 fucking years at the gym. I had nobody to push me. Every time somebody would push me, I'm like, yeah, give me more of that. I need this shit. You're stronger than me on the bench? Yeah, tell me I got a weak bench. Let's fucking go. See you next month. So this shit is out of love. And those people who don't get it, listen, man. You're an adult now. People had to die in war 100 years before. And you're complaining about Aryan's rough in his speech? Fuck you. How are you boys? Listen, Blender Solo, my dog, I also started doing live streams. That's what I'm talking about. How do you gain respect among the clients if they know you're underage? Okay. To gain respect, I'm gonna rephrase this. Gain respect. How to gain respect when underage in general, all right? Send in some more questions, guys. Send in your questions. I'm writing this shit down. When underage, all right. I'm writing this shit down, so send all your questions. And once I got a couple of questions ready, once we got enough people in here, once everybody's all fired up, once we get through, let's see if anybody's got some nasty shit to say. It's funny how nobody starts talking nasty shit to my face ever. You guys see some of the comments I get? It's fucking unbelievable. You know, I get people in my comments. Let's see some more questions. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I don't know who that. Who's Andrew Tate? Thoughts on Andrew Tate. But it's telling me Aryan is Andrew Tate. My mom told me I look like Andrew Tate. If I shaved my head, I would look like... Tell us about your journey to Blender 3D. I already talk about this every time. Gym trainer energy, yeah. Your videos help me. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad I could help you. King of Topology. Thomas Colin is the king of Topology, not me. Pozdrav iz Čakovca, buraz. ZZ. I was watching your tutorial. How to overcome newbie lack of confidence when start listen, man. Lack of confidence. We're gonna talk about that in general. We're saving this shit for later. You guys are in for some sauce today. You message me on Instagram. That's cool, man. Listen, I don't know if you have the same name on Instagram. I try to respond to people as much as I can, but sometimes I get loaded with messages. And a lot of people just send me dumb shit. So if I ghosted some of you, don't take it personally. Look, I see almost all the messages. And usually I'm like, I'll reply later. And sometimes I forget. So just send me a message again. If you really want to talk to me. If you got a question, send me a question. Otherwise, wait until I post a story and I ask like Q&A or something. You can put in your question there. I see all of those. I always reply to the good ones. Don't ask me no dumb shit. You guys know I love talking about serious topics way beyond just 3D modeling. All right. I'll do 3D modeling on here on YouTube and on my other Instagram. So I'll post some Q&As there as well on the Aryan 3D Instagram. All that shit's below, guys. But I'll post other topics out, life advice and lifestyle and politics and all this shit, because I'm now planning to get banned on my personal Instagram account, ar.ij.an. So you guys can ask me anything, but don't ask me about the Holocaust, because I'm gonna get cancelled, okay? I'm just trying to get my Instagram deleted to see how far I can push it, but I'm not trying to get cancelled, all right? So look, let's see, low on money. YouTube being like, yeah, we don't like that guy, gotta ruin his, but he's a real gem. Is YouTube actually fucking with me? How can you tell? I don't care. Listen, man, I don't care. If YouTube wants to fuck me, they can fuck me. That's why you guys gotta make sure to join my Discord, right? Join the Discord. On Discord, hopefully they won't ban me if YouTube cancels my ass. If YouTube gives me a strike, Discord's still gonna be up. And put your email on the second link in the description below, because then I can have everybody's emails. So when I do get canceled, which I will because of the type of shit I say, as you guys understand quite clearly by now. Not on YouTube, I try not to push it too far. But I'll have everybody's email so we can still stay in touch. I'll start a different platform. You guys are gonna be able to find me, all right? Where are you, big brother? Take a guess. Oh, this was before the live stream, but guess where I'm from. Guess where I'm from and where I'm living. All right, let's see. How to overcome. If you would actually, how would you rebuild your business? That's a great question. If Aryan gets canceled. That's a great fucking question. That's an amazing question, and I do have a plan, all right? All right, would also love to hear your music. You're talking to me because I used to do some music, but right now I'm focusing on this shit, but we're going to get back into music, believe me, guys. Warsaw is one of my favorite cities on earth, but I'm not in Warsaw. How to get clients? Well, that's what we're here to talk about today. But I just made a video about this shit today, and that brings us to our new course. Aryan's finally releasing a course. Is it a scam? Aryan is a scammer. Aryan is a thug. Yeah, whatever. Listen, anybody who comes in here and says Aryan's a scammer, you're just getting banned, all right? I don't have time for this shit. If you think it's a scam, fine. You don't gotta buy it. I'll be all right, okay? Anybody who says this is a scam, mods, just fucking ban them. We don't have time for this shit. Now, anybody who's got questions, anybody who's got some concerns, respectfully ask me a question. You guys know I'm always up for civilized discussion. You guys always know I appreciate criticism. I respect an honest discussion, a civilized discussion. So any question, just ask them respectfully and we can talk about it. Anybody who's going to be rude, anybody who's disrespectful, you're going to get banned because we don't have time for this shit right now, okay? You guys trying to drain my energy with this bullshit. It's unbelievable. You know, it's crazy how some people have the audacity to come online and find a dude like me and find my channel, my content, where I'm producing content for free. It's mine. I've built this. I can post whatever I want. And there's people who have the audacity to try and tell me what I can and can't say. Listen, if you don't like what I'm saying, you can just go over there. Just don't watch it. Just click away. All right? If you want to come shoot me in the head, come shoot me in the head. All right? If it bothers you that much. But your comment is not going to change what I'm doing. All right? If you want to give me some honest feedback, like a lot of you guys here do, and you know who I'm talking about, a lot of these guys give me honest, great feedback, and sometimes I talk to them and I say, you know what, you guys give me great fucking feedback. I appreciate that. Let's actually take this under consideration. So a lot of times we incorporate a lot of the stuff that my guys tell me here respectfully. If you want to be rude, I don't have time for you, right? It's unbelievable how some of you people haven't learned that you can't conduct yourself like this in the real world. You're a fucking adult, all right? If you can't beat somebody with logic, you're going to resort to insulting them like a child, okay? And you guys better understand in the real world, this is the type of shit you get beat up for. Now, I'm a Christian. I'm a civilized guy. I don't want to fight. Unless you attack me, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. All right? But if you want to insult me, if you want to be rude to me, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I'm not interested in having a discussion with you, okay? Because you mean nothing to me. You immediately showed me that you're not an adult. You're not a mature human being. So I don't have time for you, all right? So fuck you. One-on-one mentorship. Listen, guys. So let's talk about the course, all right? Let's talk about the course, then we can get to the questions. All right, so look. We put together a course, which is basically everything, all right? And I'm not talking about Blender, because Blender is just a small component of this, all right? Now, it just so happens that at this point in time, most people are interested in Blender, so right now we're starting off with 3D. We're starting off by focusing on 3D, how to use 3D, and how to become a professional, right? 1,500 more of you signed up with your email, and you guys are going to get an email tonight. You're going to get a big update on email. On the second link below, when I told you guys, I asked you a question, listen, are you willing to do whatever it takes to become a professional 3D artist, okay? Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Yes or no? If no, then this is not for you, all right? Because you have to take this shit seriously. This is who this is for. 1,500 people signed up. So 1,500 people openly admitted, look, I will do whatever I gotta do. I'm not talking about I'm gonna beat your ass if you want to become a professional. I'm talking about you actually gotta put in real work, all right? This is actually gonna be a struggle. This is actually gonna be difficult. You actually have to put in real work and dedicate yourself, all right? But if you do as we tell you, and when I say we, I'm talking about me and other professionals, all right? I'm talking about me and the guys in my circle. If you do as we tell you, you are going to succeed. This shit is not easy. Most of you guys think this shit is going to be easy, and when you don't get results in a week, you give up, all right? That's not for you. This is for people who are serious. If you're serious, if you're actually willing to pursue this type of lifestyle, then this shit is for you. This is who I'm doing this for. This is for serious people. Now, guys, listen. Some of you guys get mad at me when I'm trying to sell you something. Listen, man. I'm always going to continue to make content for free. I got 330 fucking videos on YouTube, which are for free. Anybody can watch them. I got Instagram, I got YouTube. I've been doing so many videos, and I'm going to continue to do videos for free. So if you don't want to buy it, you don't have to buy it, all right? This is just for the people who are serious, who want to work more closely with me and with my team, all right? Who want to get in touch with other guys, other YouTubers, other people who are in the game, other professionals and business owners. Aryan, do you cry? Let's talk about crying. I cried when my grandma died. Other professionals, all right? If that's who you want to work around with, then this is for you. If not, then, well, you got a bunch of free videos. You don't got to sign up for nothing. All right? I'm never going to sit here and tell you that you can't become a pro if you don't buy something. You guys know that since the beginning of time, I've always been telling you, you don't have to buy nothing to get good. It doesn't take any financial investment. You can learn everything for free. It's going to be harder, but you don't have to pay money if you don't want to, all right? This is just for those guys who want something, who want to work more closely with me, who want more guidance, who want to collaborate with me more closely, who need some more mentorship and so on, all right? So that's what this is for. Now let me see the comments. Someone said, I bought your ebook, I use it like a Blender Bible, but it lacks how to solve issues. All right, look, tell me what kind of issues. How about this? Maybe we can do a channel on Discord where we can talk about where you guys can give me I can put together some common problems that people have on their models, like common mistakes, common situations, common problems that need fixing, all right? And then from that information which I get from you guys, I can put together a whole new chapter, we can look at FAQ, all right? In the ebook, all right? Now the ebook, guys, usually it's the first link in all my videos, because the ebook is like the Blender Bible. Everything that I know about Blender, everything that I ever use about Blender, from modeling and texturing in Blender, it's all in there, all right? So everything that you're gonna need is in there. And the purpose of that ebook is to give you guys all the skills that you need to get started so you can follow any tutorial that you ever want. You're gonna understand how this shit works. Now, the reason that I didn't put this shit in the link in the description today, okay, is because today we're launching a course, all right? We're not launching it, but we're pre-launching it, all right? So we're doing a pre-release, we're doing a pre-release announcement, whatever, right? I'm just telling you guys what's gonna happen, and you can get early. You can sign up early for a discount, and if you sign up early, you're also gonna get the ebook in there included in there, okay? So you're gonna get a lifetime discount on your membership, okay? You're also gonna get the fucking ebook, and once it's gonna launch, and it's gonna launch soon, all right? I'm gonna update you on email tonight. Everybody who signs up on the first link, you can find the website for the course, okay? Read what I said, read what this is about, read what the purpose of this shit is, because this goes way beyond just 3D. And the second link is an email where you can sign up with your email if you just want more info, if you just want to see what's up. Also join the Discord, because I'm going to post more updates on Discord, okay? So everything is there. Are all your YouTube videos on Discord? No, they're not on Discord. Don't worry, man. If I get taken down, don't worry. The content will not stop. You follow me, I would like how you talk. Thank you, my friend. You're really good at modeling. So inspiring for me. So inspiring, I think you meant to say that. When we talk about how to battle your fear and doubts. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Aryan, do you cry? Yeah, well, my grandma died was the last time I cried. But in general, if you're a man, all right, you're never supposed to allow your emotions to overtake your behavior, okay? We're gonna talk more about this shit later. I'm not saying, listen, man, if your parents die, you're gonna fucking cry, of course. But you gotta keep it together. You're a man, all right? Let's put this into questions. Do men cry, or should they cry? You guys always got the best questions. As an Iranian, how can you buy my course? You know, this is good that you bring this up. Because you know what's fucking crazy? Iran is basically just sliced off the world because of sanctions. Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, I understand it's politics, all right, it's geopolitics and all this, but it's so difficult to have anything between the West and Iran. It's so difficult to send money. But, I'll give you a hint. Crypto, all right? So just sign up with your email below, all right? If you're interested in signing up from Iran, sign up with your email, or send me an email. Let me put my email below. Listen, go to my channel, and on the About page, you're going to find my email. Send me an email if you're from Iran, okay, and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you what I plan to do as an alternative payment solution, because other people are also asking me about PayPal and all this other shit. So we're going to figure something out, don't worry. What's the best way of earning with Blender? All right, good question. I'm going to write this one down for later. Best way of earning with Blender. Yeah, this is what the course is about. So look, anyway, let's talk about the course a little bit more, just to wrap this shit up, to give you all the info, then we're gonna get to the questions, okay? So in the course, there's going to be a full beginner course for Blender first. That's the first step. So just like you had in the ebook, we're also gonna talk about topology, we're going to talk about animation, we're going to talk about lighting and rendering and all this other shit. You're also going to get the ebook in there, so you're going to have everything in Blender explained to you that you're ever going to need, okay? And then, once you do that, you're going to have to do some projects, and you're going to have us to guide you for this, all right? Now, in the course, we're going to do a lot of live streams, regular live sessions, where I'm going to be here for 3 hours at a time, and it's all going to be recorded so you can watch this shit later. And we're going to do a massive project, okay? Here's the project that I'm planning to do. inside the course, all right, we're going to do something phenomenal. We're going to do something phenomenal. I'm going to do the coolest project that I ever made so far. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me just find a picture. This is what you guys are going to see me do. And yes, this is fucking crazy, but one of my patrons gave me this recommendation. And I thought, you know what? Nobody did this shit before. So that's what Aryan's going to do, because Aryan's a pioneer. Aryan goes where no man dares to go. All right? Let's get this shit out of the way. This is what we're going to do inside the course. So we're going to have regular classes. We're going to take our time modeling this shit. So modeling this yacht right here, we're going to have basically like car modeling, but you also got architectural visualization. All right, you also got furniture, hard surface modeling, you got organic modeling, you got texturing, you got lighting, you got rendering. It's going to be the most complete project that I've ever made in my life. That's what you guys are going to be able to see me do. And we're going to help you guys on your projects. Okay, so we're going to put you on the right path to becoming a professional. Okay, we're going to tell you exactly how to make a plan. So once you can use Blender properly, once you understand how to use Blender, and you'll be surprised how little experience you actually need to have to be able to pursue some serious projects, okay? Once you understand how Blender works, okay, you can commit yourself to a project. And you're gonna finish that project because we're gonna guide you. We're gonna be there for you in every step of the way, okay? And you're gonna finish that fucking project, and we're gonna tell you exactly how you have to build a portfolio with multiple projects like a professional in a specific field, so you can create this type of shit, make photorealistic artworks, which are really, really, really good, all right? And then we're gonna teach you how you can use your professional profile, which we will also teach you how to create, to find clients, to find business relationships, to find people you can work with long term, all right? So you can actually make some money and not just get pumped and dumped by doing $50 projects, doing some bullshit, okay? You can actually have a very serious profile. You're gonna be one of those guys that you guys look at and see, yeah, this shit takes 10 years to get to. No, it doesn't. You just need to know what to do. Now, it took me 10 years to get all this knowledge together, but this shit is actually very straightforward. Now, this is not easy to do, all right? This is why I want this to be only for the guys who are serious about this shit, okay? Because it's not easy. I don't want you guys to show up and expect this shit to be over in one day and you can get $1 million, you get a Lamborghini by the end of the day. That's not gonna fucking happen, all right? If you commit yourself, it's gonna work, but it's gonna take a lot of work, all right? So that's what the course is going to be about. Now, questions. The link for the course is in the description. It's the first link below, so check it out. The landing page is right there. Take your time to read this, because this shit is more than just Blender 3D, all right? Because right here we're pursuing a lifestyle. We're pursuing a lifestyle where you don't have to go to work every morning and get shit on by your boss, okay? But you can be like Aryan. You can run your mouth on the internet. You can be shirtless wherever you want. You can cuss. You're not afraid of what anyone's gonna think about you. You can be free, all right? You can make money on the internet. You can pull up on this boat right here. And if you're good enough, if you're serious enough, you're gonna make it to our inner circle, okay? The top guys who qualify for the third level, the highest level inside the course, the highest rank, we're going to have our own little network of serious people. And we're going to make events like this, right? So we're going to be on this fucking boat, all right? We're going to be all in here talking about how we're making money online, talking about how we're getting clients, talking about all this different shit. That's what the whole purpose of this is. This shit goes beyond just 3D modeling. The point is not to have you sit in your basement behind your computer for the rest of your life. The point is, there's 15 of us sitting at the fucking beach bar listening to music, drinking cocktails, or drinking virgin cocktails, which are halal, right? And grinding together, looking for clients together, tackling massive projects together. That's what I want with this shit. Denmark, I lived in Denmark, but I'm not Denmark and I'm not from Denmark. Yes, of course the course is inside the membership. That's one of the first things. So we're gonna have separate courses for 3D modeling, texturing and all this, basically Blender, complete Blender course for beginners. And then we're gonna teach you how to build a portfolio, how to build a professional profile, how to create content which you can use to market your services online. And don't worry, you're not gonna have to show your face on camera. This shit is a lot easier than people make it out to be. So everything's gonna be there. Plus, you're gonna be able to get in touch with us. You're gonna be able to ask us questions. We're gonna work with you very closely. That's what all this shit is for. So you can sign up early right now. It's gonna be released soon. All right. In a couple of days, this shit is gonna be fully launched. I'm gonna send you an email tonight with more info. Okay. But you can sign up early, get the ebook, get a discount for lifetime. You're gonna get a lower price. Now let's see if we got any good questions. Can model anything in my company says. Du logeert in Kopenhagen. Nej. Nej, min ven. Jeg ikke fra Copenhagen. How'd I do? Alright, guys. A fucking super react. That's right, a fucking super react. That's what I like to see. What? A fucking super react? That's right. That's what we're gonna model in the course. So if you guys want to see that shit, then sign up. Tutorials for materials, textures, and nodes for complete beginners. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what the first part of the course is going to be for complete beginners. So even if you take your sister, if you take your dog who's never touched a computer before, if you take your grandmother, all right, who barely knows how to open Internet Explorer, she's going to be able to follow the beginner course. That's how simple it's going to be. Aryan, er du dansk? No. I'm not Danish, but I speak a little bit of Danish. You know, I worked in Denmark. Are you from Copenhagen? Is anybody from Copenhagen here? Tell me, guys. Who's from Copenhagen? Which part of town in Copenhagen are you from? Give me Østerborg, give me Valby, give me Frederiksberg, give me Nordhavn, give me all this shit. Give me Lyngby, give me Amager. Tell me, where are you from? Who's from Denmark? Maybe you're from Aalborg. Tell me, where are you from? Job. Yes, of course, you're gonna be able to join forever. So, pozdrav Srbije, brate. Yeah, naravno. Of course, you're gonna be able to. Of course, it's gonna be open until the end of days. All right. But right now, there's a discount. Right now, there's a huge discount. You get a lifetime discount on membership. That's why we're doing this right now. A little early announcement of the course. All right. So for the early birds, you get a lifetime discount. You get the ebook included for free for early access. But for until the end of the days, you're gonna be able to join. Okay. This shit is here to stay. Alright, guys. Any questions about the course? Alright, you can ask them now. Also, my mods are going to answer the shit that I can't answer here. Mods are going to tackle the questions because there's a lot of questions. So check out the website below. I studied product development and industrial design at Copenhagen School of Design at Kia. Hey, send me a message. At Kia, is it? Copenhagen's Academy. I can't pronounce this shit, man. Guess where I went? Guess where I was in until January? Yo, Aryan, what if I run out of money and can't continue to pay monthly? Listen, man, that's the whole point of this course, is that we teach you how to make money, okay? But wait a minute. What if you run out of money? Listen, man, if you're broke, if you can't pay for food, all right, so listen, I can't help you make financial decisions in your personal life. If you're worried about going broke, then I don't want to try to sit here and sell you nothing. Or I'm not gonna be one of those guys. If you're broke, if it's your last $50, go in debt to sign up for Aryan's course, you're gonna make $100,000 tomorrow. I'm not one of those fucking guys. All right, if you're broke, all right, then be careful with your money. I don't want nobody ending up hungry. Crypto is spectacular. One thing, $1 equals to 65,000 reals. It'll be super expensive for us. Is there a way to give a little discount for Iranians? Man, Iran is gonna be hard to deal with because I got a lot of guys from Iran that follow me and some guys that I talk to on Instagram. But Iran is basically just completely cut off by the West. You can't do banking, you can't send money, you can hardly even travel. If you go in the news, they're just gonna tell you when you go to Iran, you get executed. It's not like that, man. So we're gonna figure something out. Like I said, send me an email if you haven't already. We need some mod emails here so you can talk to my mods as well. Daj Marin šalje onaj customer service im pošalji. Neki mail dropa, yeah. So we're gonna have a link in the chat where you can also speak to some of my teammates, okay? So this is the official email for the course as an entity, okay? So you're gonna have my mods operating that as well. And then any questions you got, you can always send them there, or you can reach out to me on my personal email, Holtrix, my man. How are you doing, bro? Are you able to do local pricing for the course? Let's talk about it on Instagram. Hey, I already have my business somewhat developed. I think my 3D skills are sufficient. The website and branding are also in place. What else will we learn from this course? All right, look. So these are kind of the people that I specifically tried to design this for, okay? Because I understand that most people, they kind of have some Blender skills, but they got a shitty portfolio. Okay, so for most of you guys, I think you just have to put together some serious artworks with our guidance. So okay, here's what's gonna happen. All right, let's cut the bullshit. Here's what's gonna happen. You get in the course, and the first thing that's gonna happen, you get verified and all this. Okay, you do some reading, you see what's where. You're gonna see the channels. It's gonna be a Discord. Okay, you're gonna see the channels. What's happening where, and then you're gonna come talk to us. Okay, we're gonna take a look at you. We're gonna try to assess where you currently stand, all right? And based on your current skill level, you're going to be assigned a rank, all right? I think I should show you guys exactly how I came up with these ranks, because this is pretty fucking cool. Jebi ga sad u pičku mater, I'm gonna get this shit on my second monitor. Ajmo da mi pošalje onaj screenshot, gdje sam to slao jebote? Onaj screenshot, možda ga ima benza negdje, onaj screenshot sa onim rankovima jebenim, imaš to negdje? Jebi ga. Anyway, okay, I'll just describe it right here. So look, here's what's gonna happen. There's level 1, people who are still learning Blender, who have not yet put together a proper portfolio, okay? We're gonna be the deciders of this, okay? Because most of you guys think you got a good portfolio, but you don't, all right? And so most of you guys need to properly reconstruct your portfolio and professional profile overall, okay? So based on what you got so far, we're gonna put you in a rank. So rank 1, you're still learning Blender, or maybe you learned Blender, but you didn't yet build a portfolio. Having a good portfolio or having a good profile, a professional profile, that's going to take you to level 2, okay? So now you're ready to start working as a professional. Now you're ready to start looking for some work. That's the point of level 2. And we're gonna decide when you get to level 2. So at level 2, your job is now to look for some practical work, whether it's free, whether it's paid, whether it's high paid, whether it's low paid, it doesn't matter. Your job at level 2 is just going to be to try to look for some clients, get some experience, all right, with your high quality portfolio that we helped you construct, okay, with your professional profile, which is on point at this point in time. You're gonna build just some experience in the real world, working with other people, all right, looking for projects. And then at some point, you're gonna get a real good project. You're gonna get a really high paying client, all right? And once you get a really good project, you're gonna come talk to us about it. You're gonna show us what you're up to. And we see that you actually completed a very serious, very professional, very high level 3D project. You really conducted yourself like a professional. You now, by all means, qualify as a professional 3D artist. That's when you get to level 3, okay? And at level 3, now it's your job. Now your goal is to scale up, to get more clients, to get better clients, all right? To make more money, to grow your business, to grow your presence, to improve your professional profile, all right? That's going to be your job at level 3. So at level 3, we got the real deal, the serious boys. And the serious boys, we're gonna have a special network, okay? A special network. We're just gonna be more in touch, okay? You're gonna be in my inner circles where I'm with guys who are serious about this shit, okay? Because I'm also looking for the people who are real in this fucking game. We're actually guys who want to take this shit to another level. I'm looking for guys who are serious, who aren't just in here to get 50 or 100 bucks. I'm looking for guys who are in this, to seriously be a professional in this industry. That's what I want to be here for. Let's see. Andrew Tate copycat. All right, bro. So look, that's what this whole thing is about. So once you get in there, we're going to assess which level you're at. And based on that, we're going to put you on the right path. We're going to give you the right material for what you should be doing next, how to scale up, how to grow, how to improve. And at some point, you're going to be really a professional. You're going to be really on the level where you want to be. And at that point, you just have to scale up, all right? And it's basically smooth sailing from there. Now you got an online business. You're making a living off of just your 3D skills, modeling online. That's what we're trying to get you to, okay? Is 3D product animation in demand right now? I was trying to get a job now for 3 months. Whatever else I ask, they say it's dead now. No, this is definitely not dead. Yeah, right, or just shitty. No one do 3D for the... Yeah, listen, it's definitely not dead, all right? If anything, it's growing more and more, but there's probably more and more competition as well. That's what's getting you. Probably your problem is this. Probably your portfolio is not at the level where it should be. Probably your portfolio is not impressive enough, okay? You need to have it professionally reviewed and have somebody actually tell you whether your works are at the level where they should be, whether they're actually looking realistic and professional and properly made. And you also probably need to improve the way that you're trying to reach people, okay? And that's what this whole thing is about. Because just because you can't find a job doesn't mean the industry is dead. Chances are you're doing something wrong, okay? And that's why we're doing this, to help you find where the fucking problem is. All right. So you guys understand what the course is going to be about. We're going to do live sessions, Q&As all the time. We're going to be tracking your progress. We're going to be bringing special guests, by the way, guys. We got some special guests. Should I say? Da im kažem ko će biti sa mnom. We're going to have some special guests, all right? We're going to have some very special guests in there. We're going to listen. First, Thomas Colin 3D is going to be in there. And we're going to have a special guest, all right? We're certainly going to have Thomas Colin, and we're also going to have Derek Elliott in there. At some point, he's going to swing by, okay? So we're going to bring those types of special guests. We're going to be other online business owners to coach you guys about other different skills. Guys from my network, I'm going to bring them into this fucking school. So you guys are going to have all the guidance that you're ever going to need in the world for anything, okay? See you in Copenhagen on the course. Gotta go. I'll see you, my friend. Fuck. Min vend. I forgot how to say. Guafen, min vend. Oh, see you in Copenhagen, man. I'm planning to come by soon. We'll stay in touch. I'm making a Rolex right now. That's what I'm talking about. Rolex is where the money is at. Yeah, Derek Elliott. I'm in touch with Derek Elliott right now, so we're gonna work on this together. He's gonna come by at some point as well. So we didn't organize nothing specific yet, but he's gonna come by. How much do you want to earn with 3D? Let me ask you guys this question. How much do you want to earn with 3D? What's like your, if you had to think, let's be realistic. Of course, everyone wants to be a multi-millionaire, okay? Of course. All right, that goes without saying. But if you have to try to kind of construct your ideal lifestyle, all right? Like your lifestyle in terms of, okay, let's not talk Bugattis and fucking boats like this. Let's talk about just like your decent, reasonably good lifestyle where you won't really crave much more than that. Everybody wants a Lambo, but honestly, if we got a Mercedes AMG, it's fine, all right? We're gonna be cool with that. How much do you guys, what do you think is an ideal income for you guys? $30-40K a year. And listen guys, write your income, but also write where you live. Right, which country you're living in, or which country you want to live in. So your income adjusted for that country, because obviously if you make 15K in Pakistan, it's very different from if you make 15K in Denmark, right? Because in Denmark 15K is fuck all, but in Pakistan it might actually be a lot of money. So it's very different depending on the economy. We're talking about USD or Euro or whatever, a currency which I will understand. Azan mini vlogs, thank you, my friend. Hello, outsider. 5K, 200K a year, 45 euro. I think you're talking about something else. Earn at least 10,000 euro per month. Okay, what would you guys do with your money? What would you guys do if you were making the income which you want to be making in your country? Okay, what kind of lifestyle? Describe your lifestyle. What car are you driving? How many cars? What kind of apartments you're living in? What do you do for your hobbies? Do you travel a lot? Do you go to expensive restaurants? What are you guys into? What would you want to spend your money on? Just for lifestyle, you know, just to enjoy life and do your thing. Average salary 4 to 5K will be a lot. Average salary 400. In Ukraine, 39K Tunisia, 800 u Srbiji. 10,000 euro per month in Tokyo, living in Japan. You're watching me from Tokyo right now. Listen, Tokyo and Japan in general is one of the most amazing societies on the face of the planet. I can't wait to go there at some point, all right? I hope we can stay in touch. Listen, follow me on Instagram so that one day when I do go to Tokyo, we can stay in touch. Maybe we can meet up, right? Because definitely, when the time is right, soon, maybe even this summer, but soon, at some point, I'm gonna do a trip. I'm gonna start tripping, all right? And I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about cars. I'm talking about traveling. I'm gonna trip all over the world, or at least over Europe. And I'm gonna see where I got you guys, see who I'm in touch with here and there. I'm gonna try not to get shot in the head by one of you guys who got a problem with me, okay? But I'm gonna do a little bit of traveling, getting in touch with my fans, all right? So follow me on Instagram and tell me where you're at, okay? And get in touch with me. So when the time is right, when the time comes to travel, maybe we're gonna hang out sometime. 3,000 to 5,000 in Poland, 5,000 in Germany. Can you start stripping instead? I'd make sure my mom wouldn't have to work anymore and support her animal shelter. Probably have a farm. Isn't that amazing, having a farm? Let's meet up with my Yakuza gang. That's what I'm talking about, man. But listen, I got some tattoos. Is the Yakuza gonna have a problem with me for having tattoos? Do they have like something where if you got this tattoo and you're not part of it, they're gonna fucking kill you because that's disrespect for them? Do they have something like this? Because if you pull up to California, you get arrested, all right? And you got the wrong tattoo, you get knifed, right? Because you gotta earn the tattoos. And I was thinking about getting a massive tattoo on my arm up here of a samurai. Of a samurai warrior in armor with horns reaching up here on my shoulder, you know? I was thinking about getting one of those. If you come to France, listen, I was planning to come to Paris in May, but that shit fell apart, so I'm not gonna go for now. But guess what? I got a very good friend in Paris. Or, I don't want to say Paris because it's somewhere near Paris. But it's in France. That's my dog, Thomas Colin 3D. So at some point, I'll definitely come by France. But yeah, guys, get in touch with me on Instagram, right? On Instagram, I do a lot of stories, Q&As, and stuff like this. So stay in touch with me on Instagram. And that's where we're going to be able to plan this type of shit, all right? Most of the Yakuza is gone from society. Yeah, I understand that Yakuza, it's mostly just old guys. It's a dying organization, which used to be super powerful. But listen, tell me this. I've heard that the Yakuza in Japan, they were kind of like seen by most of society as people who kind of tried to help civilians in some way, all right? People who can be trusted to kind of protect society in some way, rather than just thugs and criminals and scumbags, right? Now, of course, the police had a problem with this and the government had a problem with this, but I've heard that in general, people had a lot of respect for them, at least back in the day, because they weren't treating people badly. They were helping a lot of people. This is what I heard. I don't know if this is true. Of course, they got violence and a lot of shit going on amongst other gangs and inside the organization, of course. But I've heard that towards civilians, they were actually very respectful and very respectable. Why the fuck are we talking about Yakuza? Can we move on to the question? Listen, man, don't be rude, all right? Because if you're gonna be rude, I'm gonna ban your ass. I'm not in the mood for this shit. He said, what would be your ideal? Are you starting a business? Is something like 8K a month unrealistic for 3D? No, it's not unrealistic at all. Okay, you just have to play your cards right. You can do more than that. I don't know if you would answer this when I joined, but I've watched pretty much all of your topology videos, but what's your advice for actually practicing topology? Listen, I'll tell you my advice for actually practicing topology. I'll give a challenge to everybody right now for topology. Thomas Colin, what's the name of that object? What's the name of that fucking object? Okay, let's pick a... Okay, look, I'll tell you what to do right now. You're gonna go on Discord. What do we got open on Discord? Okay, we got my Discord right here, so you guys can see this. You're gonna go on Discord and you're gonna find Thomas Colin 3D. All right. First of all, guys, join my Discord. The link is below. Join my Discord and stay in touch with me there. So when I get banned, you're still gonna be in touch with me. I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna transfer to. We're going to get to the questions soon. Don't worry, guys. But you're gonna go to Thomas Colin 3D's channel or his Discord. All right. I'm gonna paste that shit right here. You're gonna join Thomas Colin 3D on Discord, and you're gonna participate in this challenge right here. This is gonna be a topology challenge for you, okay? So Thomas Colin 3D, as you guys know, is the king of topology. Mix, brate, bellissimi. How are you, my friend? Join the fucking Discord with Thomas Colin and participate in this challenge, because this is a good topology challenge, all right? So over here, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna have a hard time, but luckily it's Thomas Colin. Thomas Colin is around. He's there to help you, okay? You got a whole community talking about this. If you can pull this off, you probably got pretty damn good topology, all right? So yeah. Just understand the basic principles behind topology, then apply them, and you're gonna be fine. It's difficult, but once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be smooth as ice on this, like Thomas Colin. You know when you watch a Thomas Colin video, and it's just the most flawless topology that you've ever seen. He makes it look so easy, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. Blocks Pixel. I make $300 US a month currently on 3D. I started back in January. Tell him. That's exactly how it works. And guess what? If you set a goal for yourself, I want to make 3,000 by the end of this year per month, okay? You might not get to 3,000, but you're probably going to get to 2,000. You might get to 6,000. You never know. Just set serious fucking goals, and you're doing something right, okay? So all these guys, they want to talk to you, all right? So you got some interesting sauce for these guys. Because you make it look easy. You just started. You're already making some money, all right? That's what I'm talking about. Blocks Pixel, how old are you? Let me ask you that. Game assets is supposed to include high tries, poly count. Yeah, we can talk about game assets, but listen, I'm not really into. Listen, I'm gonna pack it more like optimizing for simulations, let's say, because I'm not. You know me. I'm against video games, guys. Don't get me started on video games. I'm in a good mood today. Can money be a good motivator to learn super demanding skill like 3D? I don't think 3D is that demanding at all. I think people make it out to be more demanding because a lot of people a lot of people pump so much content. Listen, I'm gonna sit here right now and tell you that 3D is not that fucking hard. 3D is actually easy. 3D is the easiest part of this whole thing. People make it out to be hard because most of these guys, they don't have anything else in their life except for 3D. So they want to make it look like that's impressive, right? They want you to appreciate and respect it. So they tell you, oh, this is so hard. That's why I gave my entire life to this, or 10 years. Listen, bro. 3D is not that hard, okay? If you want to get to a level where you're making some money, it's not that hard. You just got to understand a few things. Yeah, you got to commit yourself. You got to work on it. But it's not like you got to climb Mount fucking Everest. It's not like you got to become a world champion sumo wrestler. It's not that fucking difficult, okay? You just got to watch some tutorials. You got to understand how to play your cards right, and you're going to be fine. So I wouldn't even say it's that hard. But yes, money can absolutely be a good motivator because money is what improves your life. Money is what allows you to take care of your people. Money is what allows you to do pretty much anything with your life, all right? So money buys happiness. No, I'm not worried about AI. I'm not worried about AI. Well, if they kill us, they're gonna kill us. What can I do? I'm not gonna sit here and worry about it. I'm not worried about losing my job to AI. Probably AI is gonna take over at some point and become too powerful and go completely out of control. That's probably gonna happen. So we're all fucked anyway. I started my brand in February, got my first customer in April, made 500 euros. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's talk. Send me a message on Instagram. Show me what you did. All right. I feel like 3D and uni doesn't teach you that. Yeah, man. Uni. Oh man, we already hammered that one home a while ago. I already roasted uni properly before. All right, guys. Let's do some Q&A, all right? Let's do some Q&A and then get some more questions in here. I need my mods to help me out. If there's some questions that I'm gonna miss, like some questions that we already answered before, if you guys can please answer as well. But I'm gonna answer the questions that I already got from before. And then if you got some more questions, we're gonna talk more about the course if you guys want to. I want to join the course, but I have exams this whole month. What do I do? Please tell me. Oh, great question. All right, or time. Let's talk about time organization, all right? I want course, but exams. So, time organization. I gotta teach you guys how to organize your time, all right? So somebody asked me, listen, I talked about this today. Why is a system for attracting clients better than cold approaching people? Okay? So why is it better to develop some type of a system, some type of a, I don't want to say funnel, because a funnel sounds violent. A funnel sounds like you're trapping people in some way. How to get girls as a Blender artist. Good, listen, make a lot of money with 3D. Join my fucking course. Learn how to make money, learn how to make a business. And then you're going to have a lifestyle, which is going to afford you freedom. Okay, so you can have a fun life and travel and hang out with guys like Aryan. Okay, you can be on a boat with guys like Aryan, all right? Driving around, speeding around Europe with the guys like Aryan, and that's what the chick is gonna like, okay? All right, so why is the system, but listen guys, give me a second, let me get some fucking water, because I've been running my mouth for the past, how long we've been here? 45 minutes, all right? I'm getting thirsty, all right? Do you plan one-on-one mentorship? What if there'll be 1,000 people? Man, what do you think you're talking to? You don't think I can handle 1,000 people? I'll be right back, guys, let me get some water. Apparently somebody asked, they already got experience, should they sign up? Should they sign up if you already got some experience? If you already got some experience, that's exactly the people that I'm trying to target here, okay? Because most of you guys, I understand you've already been learning Blender for a while, all right? But the problem is that you guys, nobody taught you properly how to actually monetize your skills. That's the hard part. Everyone wants to learn Blender, everybody wants to talk about they got good at Blender, but no one's gonna come knocking on your door just because you know how to use Blender, okay? So if you already got some experience, maybe you even got a few clients, now we're talking about how to get the real clients, which are gonna get you the real money, okay? You want the guy who's doing a very big project, who's gonna pay you a lot of money, not just 150 bucks, okay? We want thousands, all right? Regular income, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to get here. So I want to teach you guys a system for doing this type of shit, okay? For finding these type of people, for networking, for finding the right connections, okay? How to present yourself in a way that you can find these type of people. What you have to do to get in touch with these kind of people, okay? That's what this is for. All right. So why is the system better than cold approach? Listen, I talked about this in today's video. So if you haven't seen today's video, go watch that video. But basically, long story short is this, all right? You guys know the difference between active income and passive income. If you got active income, you're working at a factory, okay, and you're basically trading your time for money. You're only making money when you're putting in the time, all right, when you're on the clock. Now, passive income is you produce something and you let it out into the world, and over time it's just there and somebody runs into it. It's your job to make people run into it, okay? But it's gonna stay there until the end of days, okay? And from this, you're gonna have passive income for years after this, okay? That's the whole point of having a system instead of cold approaching, okay? Because if you go knocking door to door, you're just establishing one person at a time, they reject you, you got a relationship here, okay, maybe they buy it, that's it, bump and dump. But if you have a system, it's like you put up a billboard, okay? Now, when I say billboard, this is an analogy for your professional profile on social media, on the internet, okay? So you gotta leverage different platforms and put yourself out there. And once you establish yourself as a professional on the internet, okay, now your profile is out there. You're gonna do activities which attract people to come to you, okay? And then some of them are going to purchase your services, okay? So you're just basically doing your thing, waiting for somebody to come by. You're not trying to convince nobody to come and buy something from you, all right? Why would you want to bother somebody that doesn't want to buy nothing from you? Why are you trying to sell them something? That's why I'm sitting. I'm not trying to tell you guys, buy my fucking course, otherwise this and that. I'm not trying to DM you guys, hey, buy my course. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm doing, all right? This is what we're up to for my guys who are interested. If you don't want to buy it, it's fine. YouTube channel goes on. The show goes on, all right? So you kind of create a system which just attracts people over time, and you just sit back, okay, and you continue to run your system. You're building yourself. You're focusing on improving yourself, improving what you can provide for the people, okay? And that's when people are going to notice it even more, because now you're ahead of the game. The guy who just goes approaching people, he's not working on his skills in the meantime, all right? Oh, shit. Unusual activity. What the fuck was that? Guys, did we get canceled? There's a matrix coming for us. I'm on Thomas Collins' Discord right now. Kaj mi je bilo jebote, jesi vidio to? It's in a fucking yellow bar. It's an unusual activity. I'm getting canceled, guys. I'm about to get swatted. Wouldn't that be a sight? Aryan gets fucking swatted. I'll be the first Blender YouTuber to get swatted. Alright. What were we talking about? Okay, so yeah, that's why the system is better than cold approaching, okay? Because it's more passive. You just put it out there and you're chilling. How to write a CV. That was the next question. Now, you guys got some damn good questions here. Portfolio. I'm so glad I got this client finding me through my portfolio who's willing to pay me quite a bit. Worked out great. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You understand? You didn't have to go bothering this guy, convincing him to try and buy your services. You had your great portfolio out there. And by the way, man, get in touch with me on Instagram. Let's talk about it. I want to see your portfolio. Let's talk about it. This is a very good story. So he found you because you presented yourself properly, okay? And he just found you. You didn't have to go convincing him to come to you. That's exactly what this is about, and it worked out great. So he really wanted to work from you. It's not like you got to convince him to come work, and he's like, all right, fine, is half-ass into it. This guy wanted to work with you. That's just way better. Let's talk about pricing. Pricing for customers. All right, so how to write a CV. Now look, a CV, the purpose of a CV is this. The purpose of a CV is basically the same as your portfolio, okay? If we're talking about just jobs in general, all right? Now in 3D, it's kind of different because you got to have both a portfolio and a CV. Let me get some lights going. Let's get our cool picture back. It's more relaxing when I'm looking at something beautiful, like the palm. Who's from Dubai, guys? Anybody in Dubai right now? What do you think about the palm? Is there a lot of prostitutes? I heard there's prostitutes around here, but I'm not sure. All right. So the purpose of a CV is to very clearly, directly, and explicitly list your experiences and your abilities when you're looking for a job, okay? That's the point of having a CV, of giving your CV to a potential employer, all right? Now, portfolio doesn't explicitly say I can do 3D modeling, I can do hard surface, I can do ArcGIS. You don't mention it. You just show your works, okay? So the point of a CV is to mention what you're talking about, to describe what you can do, to mention what services you can offer, what experience do you have, what is your professional qualification, right? To mention what is it that you can do. That's the point of a CV. Now, when you're making a CV, you can't just listen. I used to do this shit too when I was a dumbass. I'd make a CV just mentioning I can do this and that. I'm talking about, you know, I have these and those experience, such and such, and I'd just be spamming. I'd just be sending them out. Just send them out everywhere. Just give them out. I mean, it can work because now you're working numbers, and this is basically the same as cold outreach, kind of, okay? But the problem is that you have to be very concentrated on specifically designing your CV for a particular workplace, okay? Discord, send me a username on Patreon. Send me a message on Patreon, and I'm gonna add you to the private Discord. I'm gonna give you a special rank, okay? So send me a message on Patreon or send me an email. So look, the purpose of a CV is that you design you design the CV specifically for that workplace, okay? So you can't, every time you sign up for a new job or you apply for a new job or you try to convince somebody of something new, you know, you try to find some client to work with, you try to sell them something, and if you gotta send in your CV in some way, okay, you gotta take a look at the CV and modify it, okay? Try to make some changes to the CV which are more suitable for this particular situation, all right? So that's what you have to do every time you're making a CV. And just you basically just gotta mention what you're capable of, relevant to the job, all right? And all the relevant experiences, and you gotta make sure this looks nice. You gotta watch some tutorials online, how to build a proper CV, and that's it. You gotta conduct yourself like a professional. You don't gotta put in there that you worked in delivery if you're trying to sign up for a job at a fucking airline, all right? How to gain respect when underage. How to gain the respect of your clients when you're underage. Isn't that incredible? Zase štíma, Marin. Dobro. How to gain, you know, guys, my brain is kind of toasted. Can you guys notice that I'm struggling to, I'm not as sharp today. I'm talking dumb shit because I killed myself at the gym. When you do heavy powerlifting, especially lower body, I killed myself on squats, and then I killed myself on deadlifts. And when you do this, your brain kind of gets toasted, right? It's kind of like one of those people that was a drug addict for decades, and then their brain is just kind of fucked. That's how I feel right now. I'm trying my best not to show it, okay? But that's how I feel. So I'm struggling. I'm not as sharp as I was in the last stream. But you guys are going to forgive me because we're still having a great time. It's all good vibes in here. We're answering questions. Everybody's having a good time. So you guys are going to forgive me. So look, how to gain respect when you're underage. And you asked me about clients. But really, once you understand how to gain respect in general as an adult, as a man, in this case, we're going to talk about men specifically, because it's different for men and women. Okay? Once you understand how respect works at a fundamental level, you're gonna understand how it is in most situations. Okay? Because part of conducting yourself like a fully grown man is being able to adapt and knowing how to act in any situation. All right? Now, if you're very young, then you don't have experience in that many situations, so this can be kind of tough. This can be difficult. There's many situations where you don't know how to act. You feel very nervous. This is normal, so that's fine. Okay. This is a great fucking question. We're probably gonna end up talking about this shit for an hour. Hey, outsider, nice to see you, my friend. Keep grinding. See you around. Marin Belec, vi što te pitao? Go to MacBook. Ovo dečko legenda. Alright, so look. When you're a kid, when you're a kid, it's kind of difficult to get people to respect you in the same way that they respect. Like, okay, so look, the first thing that you have to acknowledge is that you're not fully established in yourself yet. You probably still have doubts about yourself. Now maybe you're not like this. I'm not trying to jump to no conclusions. Maybe you're an exception. Okay, but in general, younger guys, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, even 20, 21, a lot of guys even go a lot further than that. They don't really understand who they are. They're not firm in who they are. They don't really understand their own value in this world, okay? So they don't know how to impose themselves, not in an aggressive way, but in a way that just demands respect, okay? Because you're not fully confident in why you even deserve that respect, okay? Because respect is not just something that you automatically deserve. And listen, everybody should be treated with respect as a human being. You should respect everybody as a human being and treat everybody with kindness, okay? But that doesn't mean that everybody deserves the respect of a productive, grown citizen, okay? Because a productive, grown citizen has to put in work. They have to build themselves to a certain point where they deserve to be treated with a higher level of respect than somebody who's a homeless scumbag, okay? Now, that doesn't mean you gotta go bully people who are not productive in society. Listen, don't bully nobody ever, because you never know when you're gonna get shot in the head, that's for one. But that's an imprint on your soul that you can't fucking erase, all right? If you're trying to make somebody's life more difficult just to hurt them, then you're a scumbag, okay? But part of being a respectable person, right? So you can't just make people respect you when there's nothing about you which is respectable, okay? And I'm not saying there's nothing about you which is respectable, but you understand what I'm saying. So I would say you have to make a list, all right? What qualifications, what attributes would you need to improve about yourself, about your personality, where you would think, okay, now I'm a grown-ass man, I would respect that man, okay? For example, for me, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I did not feel comfortable, I did not feel like an adult being below a certain weight. I weighed like 58 kilos at 16, I was as tall as I am now, I'm like, 181. I did not feel like a grown man just because I was so lightweight, I was so skinny, I was so weak, right? And the reason that this was fucking with me is because if it ever goes down, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared for this. I can't defend myself, right? There's dudes out here 100 fucking kilo. They can fight. What am I gonna do against him? He can do anything he wants with me. So I didn't feel like I couldn't respect myself, right? So I figured, okay, well, to be a man, I have to be able to defend myself physically. That's part of the job that's part of the purpose of a fucking man in this world, to be physically imposing, to be able to protect yourself, to be able to protect people around you who you care about, right? So I had to get up to a certain weight, and once I got up to a certain weight, everything changed, because now I'm like, okay, well, now I'm a fully grown fucking man in a male body, right? So now you can't really fuck with me anymore, because if you want to disrespect me, we're gonna have a problem, because I can defend myself now, okay? Whereas before, I was just kind of relying on people's mercy, and this energy is visible. It makes you, it's visible when you're submissive, okay? When you don't have confidence in yourself, it's visible on your skin, it's visible on the surface, all right? So when you're a kid, this is especially difficult because you're small, you don't have life experience, you're not wise, right? You can't see yourself the same as you look at some 50-year-old business owner, right? He's been around the block, right? You're not on the same fucking level. You don't sit at the same table, so to speak, right? But what you can do is be very conscious of where you stand. Did I miss the answer for my questions? With respect if underage. That's what I'm talking about right now, Blender Solo, my man. That's what I'm talking about right now. So far I talked about how when you're young, you still didn't build yourself up to the level where you feel like somebody who's worthy of respect, and this often projects to the outside world, okay? And it makes you unable to set boundaries, it makes you unable to enforce boundaries, okay? So first of all, the first thing that you have to do, which I think you already know, Blender Solo, because I know you, I think you already know very well, that you have to work on yourself to build yourself to a certain standard, and that's when you deserve the respect, okay? That's when you're fully aware that you deserve respect, okay? And you're confident, and you're ready, and you understand that, okay, I'm worthy of respect, I must be respected, otherwise it's gonna be a fucking problem, okay? And that's when you have to establish boundaries, all right? So first of all, get rid of the goofy shit, all right? I'm over here talking to my boys, I'm over here yelling and fooling around on camera, but in general, when it's serious, you got to be able to be serious, okay? You got to be able to speak calmly, speak with a straight face, speak in a very masculine manner, okay? And the best way that you can gain this is just be around masculine guys who act this way. Be around the guys who went to jail. Be around the guys who are grown. Be around the fighters. Be around the gym rats. Be around the guys who you can see, and this is a fucking man's man. Because when you're around those type of people, you're going to learn to behave the same way, all right? And then, now you conduct yourself and you know that you're doing everything right, okay? You know how to say hello, please, thank you, have a nice day. You know how to not talk over people. You know how to conduct yourself in a professional manner. You know how to be polite, okay? And at that point, you have to make sure that you have some established boundaries. For example, I'll give you a boundary that I have, which is very simple. If somebody speaks to me in a way which I find rude, okay? I never give a chance to that person. That's for me is an immediate deal breaker. If somebody comes up to me and says something rude, if you can't conduct yourself in a polite manner, like hello, excuse me, please, thank you, especially if you don't know me, right? Especially if you don't know me, I'm not interested in speaking with you. I'm just gonna tell you, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Okay? I'm gonna reject whatever it is you're asking me to do. I'm just gonna make it very clear that we are not friends and get away from me because we're gonna have a problem. Okay? I do not tolerate people who do not treat me respectfully. All right? People who cannot be kind, people who don't have manners. For me, this is immediately you're kind of on the enemy side because you're getting close. All right? I cannot tolerate when people try to yell at me and scream at me and cuss at me. Right? When people try to insult me, because first of all, I don't know if you're gonna attack me. Okay, so I have to protect myself. So if somebody comes up to me like this, it doesn't matter what the problem is. Maybe I did step on your shoe, okay? But you're not gonna come yelling in my fucking face, all right? Because first of all, I'm very aware of when I did something wrong to somebody, and when I'm rude to somebody, I make sure to apologize and I make sure to acknowledge it was my mistake and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this, okay? So when somebody comes yelling at me, okay, if I did you something wrong, okay, you can tell me that in a very respectful way. You can tell me, listen, hey man, you know, you stepped on my shoe, you know, I didn't appreciate it. Okay, I'm sorry, my fault. And it's gonna be fine. But if you come yelling and cussing at me and screaming, well, now you're behaving like a fool, first of all right? Someone else is gonna shoot you in the head for this type of shit. So, and I'm seeing that you can't control your emotions, right? So you're being aggressive. I don't wanna talk to you. You're just not being fucking respectful. So just get the fuck away from me or we're gonna have a problem. That's a boundary for me. We're not gonna have anything to do with each other if you can't conduct yourself like an adult in front of me. That's so what I'm talking about is you gotta set some boundaries. And you gotta make a list of, we can make a whole other video about this, guys. This is a whole different topic that I tried to kind of stay away from. We can make a list of boundaries which you need to set when you're an adult, which you need to be ready to enforce. Okay? Enforce in the sense that not you're gonna shoot somebody in the chest 3 times. Okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you will simply remove yourself from this person and you will go to sleep that night knowing you did the right thing and you didn't do anything wrong. That person was just a fucking asshole. Okay? That's what you need to be able to do. You need to be able to cut off people when they're not treating you the way you know that you deserve to be treated. And once people see that you have this in place, they're gonna respect you because they can see by the way you conduct, by the way you just move, by the way you carry yourself, by the way you speak to people. They can see through conversation that you have boundaries. They can tell, I can't fuck around with this guy because this guy is a man. Okay, I can't behave like a fool around this guy because he's not gonna tolerate that shit. And people get in line really quickly. So people can just see. And if you'll be surprised by how far you can get by just giving people the respect that they deserve, right? Now you need to have some confidence in how you speak. Because if you don't have confidence in how you speak and how you move, no one else is going to respect you if you don't respect yourself, right? Because if you don't respect yourself, in other words, you know that you're not worthy of respect. You know that you're a scumbag. You know that you're a piece of shit. So you already told me that I don't have to treat you with respect. So people are going to bully you for this type of shit. People are not going to treat you with respect. I've earned my respect. And you can tell from a mile away when you see me walk down the street that I've earned my respect. And I've worked really hard for my respect. And I'm going to die to protect my respect and my dignity, okay? So once you build your confidence to a certain point where you know that you're worthy of respect, people are going to be able to just sense it in the way you move, okay? And people are going to respect you. And the answer is you just got to work on yourself, man. You got to make a list of what standards you need to meet in order to qualify as a fully grown fucking man. And that's when you're going to have more respect for yourself. And you're going to conduct yourself in a totally different manner. But it's such a good topic, man. I could talk about this shit all night. You gotta send me some more questions. Listen, on Instagram, send me some more questions. I'll do a Q&A on Instagram. We can talk about this. Man, we can go deep on this shit. Find somebody to emulate is what I would tell you. Find somebody whose conduct you like, whose personality you like. somebody who's in some way similar to you, and try to emulate them. Try to see how they act in certain situations and just copy that and do the same. Learn how they say hello, please, thank you. Copy their tone of voice, copy their body language, learn who they look at when they speak, learn about all this type of shit. Pay close attention to people's body language and emulate them. Would you give a second chance to a girl who cheated? No. Definitely not. Never. That's horrible. Any girl, even if, listen, if you have a girl and you broke up with her and now she's coming back to you and she wants to fix things, but in the meantime she's been with somebody else, it's over. It's done. She's not going to be yours anymore. She's not yours. In fact, I would even go as far as saying is if that girl has been with somebody else before you, she's not really yours. Okay? But this is just going to get me canceled, man. If the girl, it's not necessarily a 100% rule, but largely when a girl has been with a couple of guys, she's not going to be that loyal to you because she doesn't have a problem with finding another man. It's just that simple. If she's not happy with you, well, sleeping with a new man is no longer embarrassing to her like it was when she lost her virginity, okay? So once a girl has already been through a couple of dudes, now she's already used to, okay, upgrading when she doesn't like a man, and she can just move on to the next one. So when she's not happy with you, she's gonna dump your ass. So she's not really gonna be that loyal to you. That's why virginity is so precious. But yeah, never take a girl back who cheated on you. If she fucked somebody else, she's a slut. She's a no good woman anyway. So yeah, never accept that. Current Gen Z is fucked, man. Current Gen Z does not know how to conduct. I don't know what Gen Z is by definition, but they don't know how to act. A lot of these kids, they don't even know how to stand at a bus station, right? You'll see these kids at a bus. If he doesn't have his phone and his vape, he doesn't know what to do with his hands. You can see that they're nervous. You come talk to them, they're shaking. They don't know how to have a conversation. They're always in their vices. They're always just swiping fucking TikToks. They don't know how to behave like a human being. They can't just relax, right? And this is why I'm amazed when these guys come talking shit to me on my social media, running their mouth. Oh, Babarin, my friend, how are you doing? Oh, you missed a whole lot. We talked about how to gain respect as a younger gentleman. We talked about how to feel more respectable when you're still very young, and especially in professional settings. How to be like a man, how to become a man. That's what we talk about. We talk about the course. Yeah, but Gen Z is fucked, guys. And listen, so when guys give me these nasty messages in the DMs, I can't take this seriously because I don't know how else to put it. This never, ever, ever, ever happens to me in real life, okay? In real life, I've never had somebody say something, when I was 16 maybe, okay? Because at 16 I wasn't the way I am now, okay? But when I walk around, I'm serious. People think I'm a fucking asshole. I carry myself in a serious manner because I want to make it known that you don't fuck with me. You don't disrespect me, okay? So this shit never happens because everybody understands very clearly from just the way that I move that if I disrespect this guy or if I make him feel disrespected, there's going to be a big problem, okay? And I don't fight. I don't get into street fights over dumb shit, okay? But it's very clear that it's very clear to everybody that you can't disrespect me. I make that very clear to people, and it's very clear that when I walk into a room with other fully grown men, who you guys are also afraid of, okay, it's very clear that we have mutual respect, and they respect me as a man, I respect them as a man. They're not going to disrespect me, I'm not going to disrespect them, okay? So it's amazing to me how I can get some little scumbag in the YouTube comments running his mouth so disrespectfully, saying such nasty things like, listen, my friend, I know your type, I know what you look like. I know the guys like you, even if there's 5 of you, when I walk in the room, you look at your feet. If I hit it on your girl, you would shy away and just start rising TikToks. You're scared of guys like me. You don't get to talk like this. So for me, it's very clear that the person making comments like this is just a fool who doesn't understand how the world really works. Like, you think I don't know that you wouldn't talk to me like this in real life? You're a fucking scumbag. You're a dumbass. Everybody's tough behind the monitor. So that's why you can't take this type of shit seriously. And Gen Z doesn't know how to conduct themselves largely because they're all behind a screen. And they think that the way that you can act behind a screen is also going to work in real life. Oh, but then in real life, when Aryan pulls up, all of a sudden everybody's insecure. Everybody's all quiet and shy because they didn't learn how to act around guys like Aryan, all right? You should see the fucking gym I go to. You wouldn't open your fucking mouth in there. You'd be looking at your feet in the gym that I go to with the dudes that I train with. So Gen Z is fucked. Because they haven't been on the streets. They don't know how the streets were. Aryan, do you spar? Oh, don't tell me about sparring. I love to spar. We fight like dogs, man. You know, a lot of these guys, when they spar, they got the headwear, and they do 3 rounds, and they take it easy, they play body. No, we go fucking all out, man. I spar hard like it's a professional fight regularly. So I'd like to see one of these haters come into a boxing match with me. I'd love to see that. All right. Are you a Gen Z? I don't know what Gen Z is. I'm assuming that you're talking about people who are like, I mean, modern youth. I wouldn't really say people my age. Also, people my age are these fucking. I'm born in 2000. Okay, so I'm Gen Z, but I'm talking about most people around my age group, but especially the guys that are younger than me, like 21, 22. Man, these people are fucked, aren't they? Jebote, kako se to klinci, kako oni funkcionira, to je čudo. It's so unbelievable how these people operate. But I don't want to say it's just Gen Z, because older people are full of shit too. Older people are fucked too. They're all lazy and just like to complain. Like Strickland, yeah, I like Strickland. Seems like an OG. I think he's a really cool guy. Seems like just a classic fucking man. The definition of a classic man. It reminds me of Marlboro Man. Just a classic American fucking man. Keeps it simple, no flashy shit. He's been around the block. He understands how the game works. Yeah, guys, the course is gonna be fucking sweet. Okay, because in the course, listen, guys, I don't do these live streams all the time because I don't really have time for this shit. But that's why I want to do the course, because in the course, I wanna have everybody there who's actually serious to learn something about this life. Okay, Thomas, see you, man. I want to talk to people who are actually serious. So I'm gonna do a lot of these live streams in the course. Okay, so if you wanna talk to me about this type of stuff, we're gonna do a lot of mostly 3D stuff for now, and mostly business, like how to use your 3D and digital skills to make your business online. But we're also gonna have to do a lot of talks like this, okay? How to be a man, how to conduct yourself, because I gotta reprogram some of you guys from the ground up on how to behave like a fucking man, how to behave like a professional, how to really, because most people have it so wrong. Most people don't understand how intricate it gets. Listen, I'm only 24 years old, okay? But I think that any mature man should understand how to do this very well. When I meet somebody, when I speak to somebody for 5 minutes, within 2 minutes of conversation, just in how they dress, how their body looks, how their grooming looks that day, how they speak, how their handshake is, okay, just through conversations, just how they initiate small talk. Just through this, I can already tell you so much about this person. I can already decide, for the most part, whether this is a person that I want to associate myself with or not. There's so much that I can tell just by looking at a person. And you guys don't understand that people who are serious about getting somewhere in life, they work on this type of stuff. And you can't just pretend like going to the gym is not that important. You can't do that. Because I see you, if you're a fat ass, look, man, I've been grinding in the gym this whole time while you were telling me I didn't have time. I was tired from work. Well, when I came home from work, and I guarantee you my job was harder than yours, and I worked 2 hours longer than you did. I worked on my business for 2 hours, then I went to the gym, and then I worked on my business for 2 more hours, okay? And then I went to bed, and then I did it all the same day again. I've been doing this for 7 days a week for the past 4 fucking years. So when you come to me and tell me I didn't have time to work, I didn't feel like working out, it's just an insult to me. You didn't have energy. What do you think? What the fuck do you think I've been going through this whole time? You're lucky because you're already in shape. You're lucky because you have time because you do this type of work. Listen, fuck you, because you're insulting me now. So if you're fat, you don't get to sit at my table the same way. I'm still gonna treat you with respect. Let's be clear. I'm never gonna say this type of shit to somebody unless they're my close friend, because I understand I'm gonna get shot in the fucking head for saying this. But if you're fat right now, just understand people see this. People pretend like it's not true, but you have to acknowledge this. You got a fucking problem. Okay, people can tell that fatness reflects that you haven't put a lot of effort into yourself. Okay, no one's gonna be rude to you. Anybody who's rude to you and just treats you like or spits on you, they're a scumbag. I'm not saying that should be done to you, but you have to understand that people know this. People notice this. Okay, so you can't really hide from this type of shit. So you have to work on your body. You have to work on how you speak. You have to work on how you introduce yourself. You have to work on how... Can you guys approach groups of people, groups of strangers, and just start a conversation? Can you guys do this shit? I bet most of you guys can't. You guys need to know... Like, listen, guys. We're men. We're all men here, aren't we? Is there any chicks in here? We're all dudes in here, right? We're all fully grown men at this point. Most of you guys are... A lot of you guys, most of you guys are like 19, 20, 21, 22, but a lot of you guys are 15, 16. If you're 16, you're a fully grown man, okay? There was dudes in the trenches at 14. You're a fully grown man, all right? Do you guys have the capacity and the balls to approach a stranger female on the street and come up to her and tell her, hello, I think you're very pretty. What is your name? Would you like to go out sometime? Do you guys have the balls to do this? Most of you guys don't have the balls to do this. I think this is a great metric for deciding whether you're a man or whether you're not a man, okay? Because if you can't do this, there's something you gotta work on, because you got a confidence problem right there, okay? This is something that should be like a standard. This is like a qualification, like level 1 for entering manhood. If you can't even do this, you're fucked, okay? Now you guys are thinking, oh, this is so hard, oh, it's scary. It shouldn't be that fucking scary. It's scary, but it shouldn't stop you from doing it. She's not gonna shoot you in the head, bro. So you guys gotta work on yourself if you can't do this. I just got a 5-star review on my ebook, guys. See the ebook now. I'm putting the ebook, guys, into early access for the course, okay? So anybody who signs up for the course now, they're gonna get the ebook right then and there, all right? I lost my balls to cancer. Is that true, or are you just fucking with me? Because I can't believe how some people come on the internet and just say this type of shit for fun, just when it's not true. Not in Muslim countries. Yeah, there you go. My mods know what it's about. My mods been grinding hard. My mods know how the game works. This is the type of guys that I'm with. I don't roll with no pussies. You guys got to get your hands dirty sometimes. Nowadays, all the feminist shit going around, you can be called. No, listen, it depends on where you live. If you live in, even if you live in California and LA, the most liberal place on earth, you're still gonna be fine. In LA, if you're a guy like me in LA, you're gonna get caught with something sooner or later, because these bitches are fucking crazy. But if you live in Eastern Europe, Southern Europe like me, ladies are very conservative around here. Ladies know how to act. You're not gonna have problems. Just go talk to the girl. Don't look for no fucking excuses. It takes balls to tell you. Listen, you know what Rich Piana said? Let me lighten up your mood a little bit. Rich Piana said that it's better if you have. She was talking about steroids and how steroids make your balls shrink. Okay, so if your balls shrink, your dick looks bigger in proportion. It's hanging below the balls. Okay, that's what Rich Piana said. So you took this to the next level, right? But I think you can get testosterone replacement, so it's not that big a deal in modern times. You got a great excuse to get fucking TRT, man. I wish I could be put on testosterone replacement. I wish I could get some fucking steroids. Give me some testosterone injections. Like, you know how fucking big I would be? But I don't really have a good reason to do that. I'm 24 at my prime, so it's not really, I can't really justify that I'm gonna take steroids. But you can take steroids now, right? You can take testosterone replacement. You can get fucking jacked. How do you handle insults? I don't speak to people who have insults. A wise man told me a long time ago that when somebody can't beat you with logic, when somebody can't express their problems like an adult and oppose you with logic and reason, they're gonna resort to insulting you. So it just shows me that you're a fucking idiot, and also you're not aware of the potential consequences, because I might just be the type of guy who doesn't give a fuck, who's ready to do life. I might be that guy who's gonna shoot you in the head then and there, just because you called me an asshole. I might be that kind of guy. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. You don't know. Try to find out. You really want to play that fucking game? So that's how you handle insults. You make it known to people that, you make it very clear to people that if they insult you, there's going to be a problem, and you can do this in just the way you walk. I'm not saying go walking around like a fucking asshole, or like a criminal, like a thug, with your pants down and waving your arms and screaming on the street. Okay? That's not what I'm saying, all right? But if you're a man who conducts himself like a man, it becomes very clear. I got to teach you guys. Listen, we're going to do this in the course, all right, guys? If you want to learn to be a fucking man, we're going to do live streams about this in the course. Because I see there's a huge demand for this type of shit. Especially, listen, a lot of you guys, be honest. A lot of you guys spend most of your lives on the computer, okay? Now, I'm not talking about you spend most of your time in the computer like me, but I do it because that's how I work. I still make sure that I have a good balance. I get out of the house. I socialize. I exercise being outdoors. I exercise my body. I make sure that it doesn't hurt me. be fucking honest with me, guys. Most of you guys, you spend too much time indoors. You just never leave the house. You don't train your body properly. You don't train yourself socially properly. You don't train yourself to conduct yourself like a man. You don't dress the way you should. You don't do what you're supposed to be doing in this life. Be honest with me. I know this shit. I know you guys. I know what you guys are up to. I know what you've been doing. Don't fucking lie to me, all right? Some of you guys are training hard. Some of you guys are doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and you guys know what I'm talking about. But most of you guys need to get out of the house. You need to learn to be a man, okay? I know it's hard in this day and age to get out the house. It's getting harder and harder, especially for us men. But we can do this. We're gonna do live streams about this shit in the club, all right? So send me a message, guys. Follow me on Instagram. We're gonna do a Q&A. Listen, right now, after this stream is over, and it's gonna be over soon because I gotta go take a piss. Look, Aryan tries too hard to be Andrew Tate. Pretty cringe, not gonna lie. Remove. Fuck you. So look. We're gonna do live streams about how to be a fucking man, how to conduct yourself like a man, how to conduct yourself like a professional. But you gotta follow me on Instagram, because on Instagram I'm gonna do Q&A as soon as this stream is over, okay? I'll post a story, questions, Q&A. We're gonna gather some questions. I'll either answer them on story, or we're gonna make some more content on YouTube about this shit, or we're gonna talk about it on Discord or something. But you probably it's gonna be on Instagram for now. Lame ass nigga think he Tate or something. Shut up, bitch. Fuck you. Wouldn't say this type of shit to my face. I can knock you the fuck out. You know, you guys, listen. I bet you none of you guys running your mouth would ever end up in the fucking boxing room with me. If you guys were in a situation where you're in the ring and I'm in the ring, oh, we would see that big fucking mouth. Anyway, look. So on Instagram, I'm gonna do Q&A. So follow me on Instagram. I got 2 accounts. One is a personal account. That's ar.ij.an. All the links are below. I also have a 3D account where I just post 3D stuff, so you can follow me for that there as well. You can do I'll do Q&As for 3D as well. And the course, sign up for the course, guys, because in the course I'll teach you how to build your 3D skills from the ground up, and over time, this is the best part, which I don't want to talk too much about, but over time we're going to be adding more courses there. It's not just going to be 3D. We're going to talk about video editing. We're talking about all these other digital skills which are relevant today. We're gonna try to teach as many skills as possible in this course, okay? So you can use all these skills together to build your business, to build an income online. Because just knowing 3D is not enough. There's a lot of different shit that you need to know. And that's the point of this entire course, okay? So that's what the course is gonna be for. It's coming out soon. You can sign up now at a discount. You're also gonna get the ebook right away. You're gonna get a lifetime discount for your membership if you sign up now, if you sign up early. I'm gonna send an email to everybody who signed up today. I'm gonna make a big notification on Discord. Everyone's gonna get an email. Everyone's gonna get some updates. You're gonna know what's going on next. All right. So the link, that's the first link in the description. Otherwise, you get the second link and sign up there with your email. Okay. If you just want updates in the future, if you want to stay in touch with me in case I get fucking banned for saying the type of shit that I say. How tall are you, Aryan? I'm 181 centimeter, maybe 180 and a half, somewhere in that ballpark. I didn't measure. And I weigh about 90 kilos. And I deadlift you plus your girlfriend, probably ×2. I can feel my balls growing watching this. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about? And then you get this comment, Aryan thinks he's Andrew Tate. Listen, most of these guys get mad at me because I'm trying to be Andrew Tate and all this shit. Yeah, somebody asked me what I think about Andrew Tate. Let's talk about Andrew Tate, guys. I gotta take a piss. But I'll be back and we're gonna talk about Tate. Aryan copying Tate. Fuck you, bitch.
Listen.
People tell me Aryan's like Tate, as if that's an insult, bro. That's a compliment. That's the best compliment you can give me, scumbag. What color is your blender? Yeah, somebody asked you. I love how Dubai is open in the background. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, we got the palm, but should we do the skyline? What's another cool skyline? Japan's got some cool skylines. Also China. Tate. Somebody asked me what I think about Tate. What do you want to know? You know, I get compared to Andrew Tate a lot on the internet because I say some things in a certain way which to you guys sounds a lot like Andrew Tate. See, for most of you guys, when Andrew Tate came out, when he became popular, this was the first time that you saw somebody who's like this. Okay, like this in terms of what he thinks about women, what he thinks about money, how he sees the world and this whole New World Order matrix shit, okay? This whole, you gotta improve yourself if you wanna be a man. A man has responsibilities, women have responsibility, they have their duty, they got, you know, this type of shit. You guys have never heard nobody talk about this before. This is the first time this came out because this was such a mainstream level. So for you guys, anytime you would see somebody else talk about the same thing, I'm talking about the guys who tried to use this as an insult, you're copying Tate. Anytime you would see somebody talk about the same thing later, you would be like, all right, he's copying. But what you don't understand is that we've known this shit for years. We've been doing this shit. How do you think I'm so fucking cool? I've been doing this for 8 years, bro. I've been around the fucking block. So when Tate came out, from my perspective, I was like, yeah, this is our guy, right? He gets it. He's finally, he got this philosophy onto a mainstream level. So now it's available to all you other guys. But we've been doing this shit for years. Yeah, exactly. It's not Tate. It's just common sense. This guy's just talking common fucking sense, all right? And people are acting like they're mad at what he has to say. Like you're in a position to disagree with anything the guy says, bro. You're like 19 years old. What are you gonna disagree with the guy on? What the fuck? You don't know what you're talking about. Now we heard it, just ignored it because I'm not fucking 12. So this guy's saying Homburger is saying that if you unless you're a 12-year-old, you treat this type of philosophy as nonsense. I'm really curious why you believe that, because I think that's not a very nice way to put it. Because a lot of people are very inspired by his philosophy in a positive way, and it's made a lot of positive changes to people's lives. So you can't. I think it's not really nice of you to sit here and make it look like it's an insult if somebody's inspired by this guy. Just because you've seen some bad stuff and because you have some bad opinions, well, I think you got to be careful how you're conducting yourself. It's easy to talk like this on the internet. See, this is what I'm saying, right? Not a big deal. You didn't say nothing crazy. But in real life, you have a harder time getting away with this type of shit. Now, maybe amongst your friends who are also suckers, right? But this is why you're not getting anywhere in life, because you're hanging around with people who tolerate this type of shit, right? If you came to my gym and you started talking like this, somebody would bust you in the mouth. Not me, because I'm a peaceful guy. But you can't talk like this if you're trying to be an adult. So get your shit together. What's your main language? English. I mostly speak in English. Yeah. All right, did we have any more questions? I wrote down some more questions. Now I'm in a good mood. Hold on. I got some DMs. I got some messages. I got people to talk to you guys. I got people. These guys are Aryan's a fucking asshole. Nobody likes Aryan. Yeah. Who's listening to you? Look how many people listen to me. Fucking assholes. All right. Don't spam. Yeah, you guys got to get your fucking... Listen, I got to teach you guys how to act from the ground up. How can you... Don't even get me started, man. All right, let's see if we have some more good questions. Lack of confidence. If Aryan gets cancelled... Okay, if Aryan gets cancelled... That's what we had a question about earlier. Then, first of all, now, depends on how hard they come at me. I don't think they will, because I'm not that influential. I'm just, look, I got a 78K. The fuck, I'm not gonna get canceled unless I start talking about some really crazy shit. I'm gonna be fine, but at some point there's a high likelihood that I am gonna get struck to some degree because of the type of shit that I say. Okay, you guys already know very well that mainstream does not like dudes like me. They don't like this type of shit. Now I'm not trying to provoke nobody. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just talking what I believe is common sense, and it seems like there's a tendency for social media platforms to ban guys like me. But that's why I got my Discord channel, and I got multiple platforms, and the links for all of those are below, okay? We even got a Rumble account. We can do Rumble. Listen, on Rumble, I'm gonna teach you guys how to be a fucking man. Okay, that's why I do videos about like self-improvement and shit like this. Okay, so if we get some good questions about lifestyle and personality and philosophy, we're gonna talk about that shit on Rumble. Okay, so you got the link for my account below for Rumble. But follow me on Instagram because that's where you can send me questions. That's where I interact with my audience the most. Aryan, do you watch any movies nowadays? Not really. Look, I have a big appreciation for movies. I think movies are very entertaining. I think they're a very good way of a form of entertainment. But I just don't participate much in entertainment in general. Blender Solo, my dog. See you around, my man. See you later. Why don't you stream on Rumble? I don't really have enough of an audience there yet to stream, but maybe I will when I get some more subscribers. If I pursue it a lot more, if I grow it a lot more, then I will in the future. So if you guys want to see that, go support me there, and we can make something out of it. Unless you tag someone personally, but no, you can get cancelled for nothing. You can get cancelled for mysterious reason. Kako? Okay. So if I get cancelled, you sign up with your email below because that's what they can't take away from me. If they shut me down on YouTube, which they can, if they take my ass down on Instagram, which they will because I'm really provoking hard on my personal Instagram, if they take my ass down from, even if they take my Discord down, I can still contact you guys on email. So sign up with your email list below. All right, especially if you're trying to be serious about being a professional in 3D. All right. Are you from the Middle East? Nope, but I know I look like it. Have you watched Fight Club? Yeah, Fight Club is great. Paul Muad, oh, look at this guy. Paul Muad'Dib Artrades. I was just thinking to point out this movie. This is a great fucking movie. This is one of the very few movies nowadays that's actually very good. Dune was a great movie, but anyway, yeah. All right, guys. I think we answered enough questions. I don't feel like answering any more questions because I'm getting a headache, all right? But I love talking to you guys so much here. I love being here and just chatting with you guys and answering questions and all this shit. So you guys, listen, follow me on Instagram. And we're going to do another Q&A there later. Today, or maybe tomorrow if I just fall asleep after this, which I won't because I have a grind day and night. But if I don't feel like doing it today, then we're going to do one tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, listen, again, the purpose of this stream is to show you guys about my new course. We're making a massive fucking course. Nobody has ever done anything like this in Blender, okay? This is unprecedented. This is incredible. Because I'm trying to teach you guys. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is the link in the description below. A lot of you guys are already smart enough to apply early, okay? A lot of guys already signed up, so welcome. This is the best decision because I'm here because I want you guys to live life the way I live life, okay? I want to give you guys what you're looking for, and I know what you guys are looking for. This is why I'm making this. You're not watching my channel because you want to learn just Blender. There's plenty of guys that'll teach you Blender. You're watching my channel because you understand that on my channel, I talk about something beyond just Blender, okay? If you use Maya, can you join? Yes. Right now we have a Blender modeling course. I plan to expand that in the future, but the main purpose of the course is to teach you how to leverage your digital skills, how to present yourself professionally on the internet, and how to find clients and how to network with people, regardless of what skill you have, okay? Regardless of whether it's Blender, Maya, Premiere Pro, AutoCAD, whatever the fuck, whatever digital skill you have, whatever skill you have in general, even in real life, there's a system which you have to deploy or employ to network with people on the internet, to find clients so that you can have an income, so you can have professional relationships with people on the internet, and you can just bounce, you can go anywhere you want. You can go right here, look. You can be sitting on this fucking beach right here, in front of your house, working with your clients, regardless of whether it's Maya or Blender. So right now we're focusing on Blender, but the same rules apply to pretty much any digital skill, right? And in the future, we're gonna do tutorials for more digital skills for starting from scratch and stuff like this. But look, the point is you can create professional 3D models and earn a living from anywhere in the world. That's what we want to teach you. But more specifically, we want to teach you to monetize your digital skills and build an independent online income. So nobody can tell you you're fired. Nobody can say, I don't like how you cuss, Aryan. I don't like how you're shirtless half the time, Aryan. I don't like how arrogant you are, Aryan. You're fired. Nobody can do that to you. That's why I'm the way I am. What are you gonna do? If you have a problem with how I speak, you can't do nothing to me. What are you gonna do? All right, you can shoot me in the head. I'll give you that. Come shoot me in the head. Come try me. Let's go. If that's what you want to do, okay? But what I'm saying is, what we're trying to teach you is how you can gain the liberty to live your life the same way as you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about getting fired. You're completely independent. You got money online. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want. You can work until 4 a.m. and then you can sleep until 2 p.m. if you want to. You don't give a fuck. You can be on the beach. You can be at home. You can spend more time with your family because you just got to bring your laptop to your mom's house. You can spend a week with mom. Isn't that beautiful? All right, that's what I'm trying to teach you. How can you spend a week with mom? All right. Monetizing your digital skills and earning money online is the most amazing way to live your life. And I can tell you that personally. And you can ask anybody else who does this. You can ask anybody else who does this. They're going to tell you the same shit. Once you figure this out, let's cut the bullshit, guys. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows that if you're making money online, life is amazing. Everybody understands this, okay? I've always understood this since I was like 16. And ever since then, I was like, I gotta figure out a way to do this shit. I gotta find, I see all these other guys doing it. There's definitely a way to do this shit, right? So everybody understands this. You all understand. I don't even have to tell you this. You guys all understand this. Your life becomes totally different once you're just making money anywhere on the internet. You can be anywhere. You can do whatever you want. You go wherever you want. Everybody knows this. See, and right now you're in a golden time. Right now you're in a golden time because this shit wasn't around 10 years ago. And by the way this shit is growing, this competition is growing so quickly that it's kind of like, I don't want to compare it to the gold rush. But you know when, let's say when the telephone or when the television came out, ooh, anybody was producing televisions, they're definitely going to get some business. Who the fuck watches TV nowadays, right? So clearly you guys all understand that the world is moving. The world is moving towards something. We're going to talk about this in the next one, but I'm trying to teach you guys how to enhance your lifestyle. How you can use this 3D skill that you've been learning for so many years. You've invested so much time. You're not doing this so you can sit at the fucking computer all day and have fun and smoke weed and watch Aryan videos. That's not what this is for. You guys really want to use this to actually improve your life, to actually afford yourself a better life. That's why I know what you guys are doing this. I know that this is what you want. You want to make some money with this shit. That's what I'm here to teach you. And I'm not here to lie to you and tell you stuff which sounds good. I'm here to tell you like it is. And if you don't like what I have to tell you, don't listen to me. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you what worked for me. I'm telling you what I know for a fact works. I'm not telling you what you want to hear just so I can sell you something. I'm telling you the harsh fucking truth. This shit is hard, but you can do it. If you want to do it, you're going to do it. The same way if you want to be jacked, if you want to bench press 3 plates, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. But if you want to do it, you're going to do whatever you got to do it. Okay, this is why I asked you guys the question, are you willing to do whatever it takes to become a professional 3D artist? Because if you're not willing to do whatever it takes, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm not interested. Don't sign up because I don't want you here if you're half-assed into this shit. I don't want you. I'm here for the guys who are really down, who really want to do this. And I'm telling you right now, this is an amazing way to live your life. You can take care of yourself. You can take care of your family. You can travel. Listen. A lot of my friends that I used to hang out with, anytime I want to do something, I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. They're like, oh, I got work. Oh, I can't. I gotta wake up and I'm a free man. I do whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to. I want to have more people all over the world. Listen, when I post something on Instagram, I got dudes in Belarus, I got dudes in Russia, I got dudes in Portugal, I got dudes in Japan, Tokyo, I got guys from Ulaanbaatar. Do you guys even know where that is? I got guys from Iran, I got guys from Bangladesh, I got guys from India, I got guys from Sri Lanka, I got guys from Ghana, alright, I got guys from Jamaica. I don't know if I had somebody from Jamaica. Let me just check the flag from Jamaica. It's the green one with a cross like this, Jamaica. That's it. I had the guy from fucking Jamaica, alright? I guys from all over, anywhere I go, I got friends now. I want you guys to be on my level, alright? I want you guys to understand that this life is fucking amazing. I want you guys to travel the world with me. Let's fucking go. And you all understand by now that the world is shifting towards online business. You guys all know this shit. You guys are seeing that every business which is not online is fucked. Any business which is doesn't have a website, you don't even go to the shops anymore to buy clothes. You just go to Shein.com. You don't go to the shop to buy your phone. You just order it to the nearest pickup point and you pick it up, right? At least in the developed countries, but there's probably some difference to this in other countries, but you guys can see this in the developed countries, and the developing countries are getting there, okay? Anybody who's not online, they're fucked. They're obsolete. Everything is coming online. Everybody knows this. So this is not nothing new. Everybody knows this shit. So you have to figure out a way to get yourself inside of this uprising, okay? Because now you have an opportunity to get money, because all these businesses are willing to pay a lot of money to invest into their digital presence, because they have to. They have to. There's no other way. You can't not invest in your digital presence. They have to make it as good as possible so they're competitive, okay? Everybody knows this. So the businesses are really willing to do, they have to do this, so they're gonna do it. So if you can be the guy who can help them, and this is why we don't wanna teach you just 3D modeling. I wanna teach you guys marketing in general. I wanna teach you other professional skills so that you can use all your different skills to help these people out and genuinely earn a good living. We're not scamming nobody. You're not trying to make some bullshit fucking model and just sell it to somebody for some dumb shit or a video game. Listen, you're actually trying to help a business survive. Business owners will pay huge amounts of money to make sure that business survives. They need this shit to survive. You're gonna help them make more money. You're gonna sell good products. You're gonna help grow the fucking economy. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. I'm trying to get you guys to understand that we have to help make this change, because the world is improving with this. The world is developing, and we're gonna participate in this shit together. You're gonna help them present their brand. You can make lots of money doing this. Everybody understands this. Okay. If you want to talk about this in more details, guys, sign up for the fucking course. You get a discount for your life. For a lifetime, you get a discount. I'll show you below. We will give you the most efficient and straightforward Blender 3D courses and for various areas of 3D design. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to use Blender quick. Even if listen, guys, if you don't fucking believe me, get your little brother who's never opened Blender, okay, and put him on the computer and have him watch the course. And have him, don't get a little 6-year-old, but get somebody who's an adult who's gonna pay attention, who's actually wants to try, somebody who's got some grit. Have him sit down and watch the course, and after that you can show them any of my tutorials, and they're gonna be able to create exactly what I'm creating. Because they're gonna have they're gonna understand every single tool. So the course shows every single tool that I ever use, just like that. It's just laid out, and now you can follow any tutorial, you can follow any big projects that we're gonna do together. You can make any project you want because you're gonna know all the tools. And we're not going to waste your time by giving you fucking 6-month courses. I'm just trying to efficiently teach you this so you can get the Blender shit out of the way as soon as possible. You can get to how much you can get to making some money, right? You can start investing your time into growing your business. We'll also teach you a combination of crucial professional skills and systems for monetizing your design skills. This is the main part, guys, okay? Because everybody knows 3D at this point. But it's about the other skills that you're going to put together, the other skills that you're going to use which are going to allow you to apply your 3D skills and make some money, make a business out of this. Because just knowing 3D is not enough. You guys, we talked about this already. No one's going to come knocking on your fucking door just because you can make a cool artwork. You got to go out there and get it. And it's not easy to get it, because there's a lot of guys working really hard to go out there and get it, okay? So you have to build a system, and that's what we're going to teach you how to do, how to make yourself presentable, how to make yourself attractive to people that need these services. And where exactly can you put your services in? What is the exact value that you can bring to the world, and how you can find the people who do this. How can you talk to business owners who need this shit, okay? And over time, we're going to teach you a bunch of other stuff. We're going to teach you web design. We're going to teach you guys, we're going to add this other shit over time. We're going to teach you guys how to talk. There's so much stuff that you guys are missing here. You guys, just learning Blender is not even close. So that's not even step 1. That's just like the easiest fucking part, okay? There's so many things that we have to teach you guys. And we're gonna do that over time. So that's why I'm doing this course, because you guys, there's a huge lack of knowledge and education, which to teach you guys stuff that you actually need to employ your fucking skills. There's a massive lack of, nobody talks about it. Everybody just want to sell you Blender 3D tutorials. There's more to that. Okay? There's more to it than that. There's a million 3D modeling tutorials. It's not enough how to make a fucking business, how to act like a professional tutorials. So you're going to learn to conduct yourself like a professional, like a fully grown fucking man, okay? You're going to learn to utilize networking techniques and find perfect clients and build business relationships with the right people, okay? I'm telling you right now, none of you guys know this shit as well as I do. None of you guys can't even imagine the type of skills that you guys need to work on mostly. And I talk to you guys every day. I know a lot of you guys. I know how you guys operate. I know that you, listen. Oh man, you guys think that you got time to play video games. You guys have so much work to do. Forget about 3D, just in general. if you want to get anywhere in life, you're competing against guys like me. Literally every moment of my day is spent towards making myself more competitive. And it's been this way for 8 years. I don't play video games ever. Do you understand? Like you can't play. There's so much shit that I figured out that I need to know, that I learned. So many tricks that I have for getting ahead of you. You guys wouldn't even fucking believe it. Okay, and this is what we gotta teach you guys. So here's a little overview of what you're gonna learn. This is all on the website. This is the first link below, guys. I'm gonna teach you Blender for beginners. So you're gonna learn 3D modeling, materials and textures, lighting and rendering animation, all this for beginners. I'm gonna teach you how to become a professional, how to construct a professional digital profile. Profile. Notice how I said profile and not portfolio. Portfolio is separate. A professional digital profile, because you having an account on ArtStation ain't enough. You gotta have a professional profile. You have to have a presence. This is who you are. This is what you do. You need to present yourself in a very specific way. You need to put yourself out there in a very specific way so that you can attract high quality clients. And you're gonna create your online business from scratch. Okay. You don't need to. You can do this with nothing. Okay. Just you got your phone right here. Listen. I just got this new phone, by the way. I'll flex on you guys. iPhone 15, right? Honestly, I don't really like it that much. It's got a great camera, but I got my burner phone from before. It was like $200. I like this one better, man. So this whole fucking iPhone is superior. It's not that much better, okay? For the most part, for most of you guys, it's not even fucking worth it. It's a better camera, that's it. Anyway, if you got your phone, you can use that to start a business. You don't need nothing else. You got a phone and you got internet, you're fine. You don't need nothing else. It's not rocket science. That's how I did it. I did it with nothing. So over the next few weeks, you're gonna learn Blender inside out, and you will learn, because we will teach you, not only me, but other guys around me. Thomas Cullen, all right, Derek Elliott, other guys from my network. We're gonna teach you guys how to build professional grade projects. Okay, I'm not talking about you think it's good and you think it's cool, you're proud of it. No. We're gonna tell you, look, this is not good enough. This is what you need to change. You need to do this. And once you make a really good artwork, according to our guidance, then you're gonna show it to us and we're gonna say, okay, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You can put this into your portfolio, but not yet, because first you gotta make more of these artworks, and then you're gonna get to the part where you're gonna build your portfolio. And you're gonna build your portfolio specifically, okay? Specifically to suit your profile and make you presentable, specifically to target a niche, to target an industry, to make yourself the best in that field. Okay, you can't have two guns. Then you got architectural visualization, you made your room, then you made a car, then you made a cat, and then you made Aryan's phone. You can't have that shit in your portfolio. You guys, most of you guys got it so wrong, okay? Yes, please, I don't want any sugarcoating feedback. That's exactly what this is for, okay? Now, I'm not gonna fucking insult you. You guys know I don't insult you. I make it look like I'm a very, very aggressive and insulting guy. I know that it comes off this way, but listen, you guys will never find an instance of when I was rude to somebody. This shit never happens. I'm gonna tell you like it is. We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna do it respectfully. We're gonna put you on the right path, okay? So you're gonna build an impressive portfolio. You will gain key marketing skills. This is the most important part that I was trying to talk about in today's video from earlier. Key marketing skills. You will learn to use other programs. The guys, like I said, this is more than just Blender, which will assist you in maximizing the value which you can offer your clients. This is beyond just 3D, okay? Just you making a 3D model is not gonna help a business owner. He needs you to implement this shit into his website. He needs to understand, what is he gonna do with this? Most people don't even know what 3D modeling is. You guys, you see what I'm talking about? You need to figure out a whole package that you can deliver to people. So you really gotta go way beyond just 3D modeling, okay? Even if you're a complete beginner, in a few months you can have an income and a completely flexible lifestyle which allows you to go anywhere at any time. And you can hang out with Aryan and Aryan's crew, okay? Don't you wanna do that? You will earn your freedom. I like to rub this shit in people's faces when they give me shit. I bought my fucking freedom. I can sleep as long as I like. I don't give a fuck. I can talk the way I want. I can be shirtless whenever I want. I can do whatever I want. What are you gonna do? Fire me? I've earned my freedom. I can do whatever I want. If you don't want to be stuck in a job for the rest of your life, because I know most of you guys have certain beliefs, and you're telling me, Aryan, you're saying the truth, you're saying facts, you're saying what I'm thinking, but you know, nobody talks about this shit because I got my freedom, right? I want you guys to be here as well. I'm not trying to say nothing crazy. I'm just telling it like it is. And you guys believe this shit too. You just refuse to say it. So effectively, you sold your soul. I'm gonna say it right now. You sold your fucking soul. because you decided to suppress what you actually believe in. Okay? You're not going to speak your mind. You're not going to point out the issues that need to be talked about. You don't want to offend them. You're scared. You don't want to let your personality out. You don't want people to know what you're thinking. You don't want to say nothing on social media like Aryan does because you're going to get fired. You just want a paycheck. So they bought you. They bribed you into shutting your mouth. You know that the right thing to do is to call somebody out. Look, this is fucking unacceptable. We can't have this in our society. We got to work on this. You can't do it. You know that you're supposed to speak out, but you choose not to because you want a paycheck at work. You sold your fucking soul. Don't come at me. You don't sit at my fucking table. If you want to sit at my table, you're going to sign up for my club. You will commit to this like a professional and stop wasting your life on pointless distractions that lead to nowhere. Because I know most of you guys are just going to end up watching fucking TikToks again or Reels or whatever the fuck you do. And just pretending like, oh yeah, I'm grinding. I know you guys. I know a lot of you guys do this shit. So people come up to me, yeah, we're gonna be driving supercars together, bro. I saw you watching fucking Netflix all day. Who are you kidding? You're not grinding like me. All right. So if you guys want to do this shit, this is for real. I'm not here to tell you guys to make it comfortable, to make it pleasant for you guys. I'm here to tell you the truth. You're gonna commit to this shit. Otherwise, you're not gonna fucking make it. Okay. If you really want to know how to do this right, then this is for you. But if you just want to kind of do something on the side, nah. If you want to make it, you got to do your best. And when I say your best, I'm talking about even your best is not enough. We got to make your best a lot better. And this opportunity will not last forever. And we got a discount right now. So we're going to give you 33% lifetime discount. You're going to get the fucking ebook. Okay. So if you sign up now, okay, before the launch, which is going to happen soon in a couple of days, I'll tell you guys exactly. You're going to get more updates about this, but you're going to get a lifetime discount, 33%, all right? You're going to get the ebook right off the fucking bat, totally for free. You're going to get it included in there. We're going to have a private community. We're going to have mentorship. We're going to have group calls, live sessions, regular fucking classes. We're going to do courses. We're going to model the boat. Okay, I already showed you guys the boat. Let me show you the boat one more fucking time. Give me the yacht. Yacht. How do you pronounce that? Yacht. I can't even talk, man. I'm trying to teach people business. I can't even put a fucking word together. Look, we're gonna make this. This is what the live calls are gonna be about. We're gonna do live streams in there. We're gonna work on this seriously. You guys are gonna ask me questions. We're gonna go back to modeling like we did in the old days, but we're gonna do it for real. Okay, this is what we're gonna be making. All right. So if you want to see me do that shit, then sign up. Enroll now. All right. So now you guys know what this is about. If you have any more questions, okay, you can reach me on Discord. You can reach me on Discord. You can reach me on Instagram. You can send me an email. Man, I'm really frying my brain with all this energy because I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this shit. Listen, this is, throughout my life, I've done a lot of things that people admire greatly. The way I don't know, all this different shit. I have all these different things that people praise me like, oh, it's so impressive, Aryan. I tell my friends, did they find that about 75K on YouTube and all this? Oh my God, wow! I wrote 4 books. Wow, you wrote books. Oh my God, you got all this. You got your own business. Really? You got multiple businesses? Are you for real? Are you fucking kidding me? People are so impressed by this. You can deadlift 205 kilos. You can bench press 130 kilos. You're so charismatic and so charming and so incredible and so social and so successful and so positive in every realm of human endeavor, right? People act like this is impressive, but I'm just like, dude, I'm just doing what everybody should be doing. Like, this is just like basic for me. I've never had nothing which I genuinely felt proud of, in the sense that I know that this is an incredible accomplishment. It's just something like entry level so far that I was doing YouTube, social media. I made my own business. I got super jacked and I learned how to fight properly and all this other stuff. And I built a great personality. This is just like entry level for me, okay? But this mentorship program that we're making now, it's the first thing that I ever made, which I am genuinely, honestly, I truly feel successful. I truly think this is something which is going to make a really, really exceptional change in some people's lives. I really think this is something that I'm more proud of than anything that I ever made before, okay? Because my purpose with this is to actually change lives. All right, I get people on YouTube telling me, oh, you changed my life, you made me work out, and you made me get clients and all this, you improved my relationships, but I didn't even try yet, okay? The purpose of this is I'm going to structure all my might, and you guys know how hard I go. You guys know how hard I can work. You guys know how how much I'm able to produce when I commit myself to something. I've genuinely committed all my fucking energy with my guys that I trust the most. We've put this together where I'm going to deliver everything that I've put together over the years, because I really want you guys to level up in life. I want you to enhance your fucking life. I want you to use all this stuff that you've been working on so hard, put it into play. The world's got a lot of problems. We gotta fix them. Okay, there's not enough people working on this shit. I really need you guys to step your fucking game up. Okay, so I really think this is something that's gonna take all of us to the next level. All right, this is what the whole point of this is. All right, I need you guys with me in this fucking battle. You guys know what's going on in the world. This shit is fucking crazy. I can't do this alone. All right, so that's what this is about. I'm taking this shit seriously. For me, this is I put my heart and soul into this. All right, are you still yapping? I was here. Shut the fuck up. I got my bana. There we go. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm yapping. I'm gonna yap as long as I want to. I put my heart and soul into this shit, right? So this is where I really honestly want to change some lives. I really want to help some people. I really want to, for the guys that really want to do this. I know a lot of you guys get mad, Aryan, this camera and all this. Okay, fine. It's impossible. Okay, whatever. You can't do this, but hey, man, I'm here to tell you, I figured out something I know all of you guys want, and I'm here to give you just that. Have you seen how AI has progressed in making models? It's faulty as hell. AI 3D. AI is not taking your jobs, guys. Don't worry. You can use it as a tool. Just a thumbnail. I'm a 3D artist, but I guess my thumbnails aren't good enough. I don't know what thumbnails you're talking about, but get in touch with me later. So yeah, guys, we're trying to help you. We're trying to help you. Purchase. What do I do now? I'm not sure. In the middle of the purchase. So you refreshed the page before it was completed, or what happened? I'm on Improveris, Sordi RBLX. We're gonna check it, okay? If it went through, you're gonna get an email. If it didn't go through, but if you got charged the money, but you didn't get nothing, well, just anyway, if there's any problem, Kako? Yeah, my brother's looking into it now. He's anyway. I'm مش هاجي الميل مش هاد mail. It says failed, right? It says failed, so maybe try again. And then if it double charges, we're gonna refund you. But otherwise, if there's gonna be some more problems, just send me an email. Or also send the email to the email address for the club. Koja mail adresa? Da još pošalji jedan ako možeš u chat. So yeah, that's what this is about, guys. That's what I want to show. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Now listen, I know some of you guys are thinking Aryan's going behind a paywall, Aryan's selling out. Listen, man, I'm gonna keep listening. You know how much free content I make for you guys, all right? I make so much free content. I'm not gonna stop making free content ever. You don't have to buy this. I'm not gonna try to take nothing away from it. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be making content, okay? This is just for the guys who want something extra, who really want to take this shit seriously, okay? For the rest of you guys, I'm gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna be around. That's why you gotta connect with me on all these other platforms that you got below. So sign up to the course, guys, while you still got a discount, all right? You're gonna have a lifetime discount for this. We're really gonna take this shit to the next level. Also sign up with your email below to get updates from me. Join our Discord community. We got over 4,000 people in there on my Discord, okay? 4,489 people we got right now. This is with the bots, right? So join my Discord, right? This is where I always give the most updates on Discord. We got a massive community for 3D and for looking for clients and all this other shit, right? This is just where you can talk to people in the community if you're trying to have some more people around you that are kind of on the same path. But if you want the people who are really serious, that's what's gonna be in the club, okay? Because in the club we got the people who are really about it. And also, yeah, you got my socials below, so stay in touch with me there. We're gonna do some Q&As on Instagram. I need you guys to tune into this shit because you guys got a lot of questions from me which go beyond just 3D. We got a lot of things to talk about. Beginning at hard surface, I'm gonna tell you what to do. This is gonna be the last one. Go to Thomas Collins Discord, okay? Hi Aryan, I'm on a video. I just make the payment, but I don't got the email to get started. Don't worry, we're gonna send it to you now. Let me send you something if you want to get good at hard surface modeling. Thomas Collins 3D. Thomas Collins 3D, all right? Thomas Collins 3D. This is his Discord right here. And you're gonna have a section called challenge. 3D challenge right here. Okay? So go check this out. Join the fucking challenge. Take this challenge. This is about as good as you can get at hard surface modeling. Okay? You're gonna send in your model to Thomas, and he's gonna check your topology and everything. And if you can do this right, you can do pretty much anything. Right? This is pretty much as good as you need to be in hard surface modeling. This right here. So go participate in that challenge. So there we go, guys. I'm gonna update you all soon. So stay in touch. We got some great fucking discussions today. We got some great fucking discussions today. I just didn't answer everybody's question. Do men cry or should they cry? No, men don't cry. Get your shit together, guys. We gotta talk about organizing time. I'm gonna have to do so many. I want to stay here for another hour, but I'm done, guys. I'm burned out, so I gotta go have some fucking dinner and get back to work. Okay, I had a great time talking to you today. So make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you stay in touch, and I'll see you guys in the next one.